good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all, indubitably? If you're new here, welcome, welcome. What's up with everybody, man? What is good with everybody, indeed? Give me a second. I'm about to pull everything up. What's up with everybody, man? Let me see here. Let me see. What's good with y'all, man? What is good with you all, indeed? I'm just now getting on, but I had a rough idea for how I wanted to start this first page. What's up with everybody, though, man? If you are new here, welcome, welcome. If you are new, but even if you are not new, still what's good? I noticed a couple of y'all to kind of be catching the streams a little bit more frequently. What's good with everybody, though, man? Howdy from San Antonio. Yo, what's up, realtor? What's good, indubitably? Brand new. What's good? What is good? This first page is going to be a little bit more like oriented in nature. I was on the fence. I was looking at some more cartoonish like characters, but I wanted to kind of go back more to that like wildlife theme. I have some nights where I might go a little bit more into the wildlife stuff. I had a point where I was drawing a lot more birds, but I kind of like moved away from it. I've been doing a lot more cartoons. The process is dope. Hey, thank you. I'm doing like a lot more cartoons and stuff, but I feel like I built a lot of what I've done off of wildlife. That was like my main thing that I started posting over here. So for this first page, that's what I'm thinking. Yo, what's up, Alien? Yo, thank you for the roses too, Alex. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna lean more towards. What's good is that Mickey Mouse. No, this one isn't Mickey. I did a page a couple nights ago where I was drawing like a lot of the like characters from the Disney people. I did Steamboat Willie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that his name was Mickey Mouse, but apparently nah. But I drew Steamboat Willie. I drew Steamboat Willie and I drew Mickey and Minnie along with bro. It was definitely like a mixed bag. That's where I'm at though for this first page. It's definitely where I am for the first page, indeed. Let me kind of make this more shaped. I'm just kind of shaping out his face right now. This one's going to be a lot more wildlife themed as I get everything off the ground and get started for the night. Yo, what's up, Pink? Indubitably. Nah, man, that was like, that's the whole vibe, though. It was going to be a lot more wildlife themed, wildlife oriented. Anytime Pink mentions you either in our GC, you go live the second of. What did y'all be summoning me? Getting summoned is crazy. Nah, I got intel, man. I got eyes everywhere. It's a wolf. You think this one is a wolf? Y'all be summoning me, man. You said howling wolves. Y'all think this one is a wolf for real? The only hint you be listening to us, don't you, Unc? Yeah, bro, I do. I got cameras and eyes everywhere. You're our Fed agent, indubitably. Yeah, indeed. I'm tapped in. I got eyes and ears everywhere. I got little drones, spy drones everywhere. It is kind of crazy though. Anytime you mention it, I'll be hopping on. I've been kind of like, I got like a lot of editing done. I didn't do like a lot of my voiceovers though. I did like a lot of my time lapse editing. A bear. This one is not a bear, but that's a good guess though. You got to just see the rest of his body. That's not what he's gonna be. This one, I won't even lie, man. This one's gonna be a lot more centered. Or is this on paper? Yeah, this one is on paper. I'm not like really like a digital artist. Drew several wolves, like with the full moon in the background and the nightfall vibes. Maybe. But this one isn't. This one is not a bear. I'll tell you that for sure. I've done bears and stuff before. But I didn't want for this page to be like an exact carbon copy of like things that I've done before. So it was where the vibe was at. But I was like scrolling through looking for different ideas, different references that I had saved. That's been like the whole vibe though. I've been trying to just shape out little buddy's face. It's wild because you're doing this and the ink is coming together. Yo, thank you for the rose too. Can you do my editing too? Oh nah, I barely get my own editing done. I'm gonna be honest. I barely get my own stuff. Shoot, editing is like not for the weak, to be completely honest with you. And like what's even crazier about my editing is I know that I be seeing some people that be editing for days and days straight. Like I'm low key surface level with the editing. I use like really basic stuff like CapCut and stuff. I got into Sony Vegas for a minute, but Sony Vegas is so crazy. It's too much work. Yeah, it's very mentally interesting. I'm gonna put it like that. Coyote CapCut is great. I agree with you. When they temporarily shut down CapCut, I was like heartbroken. I ain't gonna lie. I think iMovie is garbage. Now I'm an iPhone user, but I think iMovie is horrible. Straight up garbage. And I'll glaze iPhone, but the editing is terrible. Yo, thank you for the rose and let them cook too. I do appreciate it, Pink. Thank you for the rose, Brian. And where is the red ink? The red ink is on my right hand. Yeah, the red is coming from the right side. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. Your eyes are not deceiving you. But I've experimented with a lot of different editing software, and I do stuff that's a little bit more simple anyway. And CapCut is definitely one of one. I thought it was orange. It probably looks orange just because of how hard I'm pressing down with it. It's not orange though. It's red. It probably appears to be orangish. I've been taking my time. If I were to press down a lot harder, you would see it for what it was. But I haven't really, as of recently, I really haven't been pressing down that hard with a lot of these drawings that I've done. Just watching the pressure. And when did you start doing this kind of art? I started drawing this way in 2024. This was a byproduct of my other art that I was making. I was making stuff that was a lot more abstract looking, and this was a byproduct of that. Yeah, so yeah, just about 2 years ago, just about. It hasn't been that long, but it's been long enough. I made you my game today based on everything I know off of you. Oh nah, not collecting intel. But how do you know I wasn't exaggerating, bending reality? How you know I wasn't being deceitful? You're my favorite. Yo, thank you too, Dersey. Do you have any older pieces of your abstract art? Yes, actually. I have my profile picture. My profile picture is the very first one that I made, and that's kind of what inspired me to even keep making stuff like it. It was one of one. That's where my profile picture came from though. I was just about to graduate from high school, and that's where the whole thing came together. Because every time I see it, I do. You said my favorite is too. I do appreciate it too, Pink. And every time I see your lives, your stuff is all amazing. Yo, thank you too, Ryder. You have no reason to, bro. How you know I'm not warping reality with the what is Dr. Strange got her the little infinity stones? Bro, building the profile is crazy though. Building the profile, building. But yeah, I'm over here just shaping in my guy his little hands, his little paws, his hands, toes, and feet. He's standing out in the tundra somewhere. Bro is standing out in the tundra. I low key, I still was a little bit on the fence about getting a next gen console. I know we always be talking about gaming and stuff like that. I know you mentioned creating a character on the game too. I'm waiting on some game that's just so cold that just pulls me back into it, but I have not been feeling it. For as long as I can remember, I have identified as somebody. I'll be yeah, man, I be on the game XYZ. But I was genuinely at my job and people were talking about Overwatch and what's the other one? It's another game too. I'm I really don't be playing the game no more. That's crazy to me. I feel like I'm really unk. I know that we be playing in here, but that's some unk stuff for real. Isn't it? It's dang, bro, getting on the game. That's me every full mood. You saying it remind me of those posts. It'd be the little, how I explain this, the little wolf dude on the motorcycle, man. That's not what this is supposed to be. The little wolf dude on the motorcycle. They were circulating for a while. They were definitely circulating for a while. There's gonna be certain parts where I might press down a little bit harder, just to make his fur look more textured. Yo, what's up, Zethrum? Yeah, I knew you wasn't the AI, bro. The AI allegations, it's crazy. I knew you wasn't the AI. That just proved my hypothesis. I knew you was not an AI, bro. Yo, what's up, Lance? Let me readjust my posture. He lying. He is an AI. What you think he only said to keep us on our toes? I don't think dude is an AI. He has a very simple way of saying exactly what he says. He be typing in pattern. Morse code. He be blinking. Let me see. Let me see. Now for this hind leg. I'm trying to make his leg look more. If you've ever been up close with a dog, or I've never really been super up close with wolves, but their legs are structured a certain way. I'm trying to really do it justice as he's coming to life. Bro, what gave you the idea? Just experimenting. Lots and lots of experimenting. The more you draw, the more everything makes sense. I do think that everything is shapes. I think that, like, that's the main thing that whenever I do these pages is everything to some degree is shapes. Everything is definitely shapes. Everything. Not for his actual tail. I do think I'm gonna do some actual faces of some, but I wanted the main one to be in the center. He said, bro, look like me. Let me see. Yo, what's up, Pimento? Now for his little tail. But he's genuinely a wolf. Is this the only technique you use to draw, or do I be using the normal method as well? No, I really don't draw normally anymore, to be honest. It feels weird when I draw normally. Which is it's not something I was expecting from doing this, but whenever I draw normally, I'll kind of like, just out of habit, I'll pull one in my hand. It doesn't make sense, but you gotta just kind of see it. But I really don't be drawing normally anymore, bro. Kind of, those days are now gone. I'm sure that I could if you gave me some time. It's gonna have to just take some getting used to. Take some extreme getting used to. Now for his tail, though. Getting that texture. I was looking at a lot of different wildlife pictures and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm gonna make the whole theme for the whole night, the wildlife stuff, but I just wanted to do something that was a little bit more grounded than what I was posting before. Every so often I have little pages that are like a lot more themed compared to the rest. Sometimes it'll be a free-for-all. The other times it'll be grounded. It'll definitely be more grounded than others. But yeah, man. Yep. And kind of how Brian said, it's that mad. Yo, thank you too, man. Now that the first one is done, I'm gonna make him a little bit bigger. Trying to get like the roundness of his body and get the fullness of his fur. It's really some National Geographic stuff for real, man. It's really some National Geographic stuff. Okay, but here's for the first one. Can you imagine doing a tattoo using this art style? No, but you aren't the first person to mention that. Tats and other stuff that's in that lane. I will never say never. I won't never say never with the tattoo art. But I've had a lot of people asking me to do something like that. I've never really worked with tattoo guns before. I mean, I suppose it's all ink. It's ink on whatever you're drawing with. And I'm down with the grounded ones. Personally, you don't know about too much of that stuff. The OG stuff. I don't mind too much with the wildlife themes. But like I said, I know it seems like I've kind of gotten away from it. But it's more. Make sure I got enough space. The tattoo. Akimbo tattoo guns. Akimbo tats. I imagine that I don't really know how drawing on paper versus drawing on skin would translate. I'm kind of going back to the question that I had gotten earlier, if I could still draw normally with just one. I'm sure that I could. You might have to just give me some prep time. Like kind of how Batman be having. I just low-key need some prep time. Give me a little bit of prep time. Akimbo tats. I'm telling you. I might be able to put something together. For the one time. And now that that's said and done, though, I think I'm gonna make this one a lot more just themed. It's gonna be the same theme all the way throughout the page. I'm looking for posture though. I want there to be like a lot of variation in the posture that I do. That's gonna be the main thing for this one. Just starting off at least. Double-handed stick and poke tattoo honestly would be cool. What do you mean like ain't that like stippling or something where you're tapping a lot more, or like you're doing the little dots? And the Kimbo, ain't that like stippling or something like that? Yeah, exactly. I don't really know how that would translate, to be completely honest with you. But kind of, I'm really leaning on the fact that it couldn't be that much more different compared to scribbling. I guess it's just like strategic placement of the way that the ink hits the page, But yo, what's up too, Liv? And isn't it difficult using the left hand? I mean, not really. Everything is just pressure control. It's all pressure control. I find that when I start having a hard time is if I start like overthinking the way that everything needs to go. Everything needs to be placed on the page. That's where it starts becoming more challenging. That's where things might not make the most sense. But I tend to, my whole philosophy is the less that I overthink it, the more sense that it makes. Hopefully that answers your question a little bit. I lean heavily on that go with the flow, don't overthink it. No, seriously though. If you can kind of just get into the habit of just get into that place of just do. Just do, and then ask questions later. Or recalibrate later. And how often do you go live? Usually I try to get on her every single night. I usually get on every single night. And if I don't get on, what I'll do is I'll maybe put up some time lapses. Anything that I do in the night, I turn into time lapses. That way it won't just be gone forever. It's just a matter of getting everything edited. It is a matter of editing the stuff. Just getting the little things. Neat. Thanks. Getting some of the little things out the way. Now, though, as I was saying before, I want there to be a lot of different expressions on this page as it's coming together. That way it isn't just the exact same thing over and over again, Like I had some of these where his name is actually Edwin Eugene Krabs. Hi is your name. Nah, that's kind of crazy. Edwin Eugene Krabs is crazy. Hi, your name is Jason. Oh, so rad. Thank you. Edwin Eugene Krabs is absurd, bro. Now for this other ear. No. But yeah, everything does come back to pressure control, though. If you can get that down. What's the theme right now? Just a pack of wolves. It's something like that. I wanted to get a lot of different wolf expressions. Draw LeBron. No. I want to get a lot of different wolf expressions. Let's go. Gotta be the theme. Jason is the best name. I'm assuming your name is also Jason too, Jay. Jason, when you gonna leak the full governmental name? When you gonna leak the full governmental name is crazy. I don't think people are really looking for that, bro. I don't think the people are looking for the full governmental name leak is crazy. Yeah, I don't really know if I'm gonna put a date on it, bro. I gotta see the full government name. It's kind of crazy, bro. It's kind of crazy. Maybe when GTA 6 drop, how about that? Maybe when the big GTA 6, when the time is right, man. When the time is right, post GTA 6. Man, it's going to be a whole new world, man. It's going to be a whole new world. That's what we do it. That's what we do it. No. That's very federal, bro. When it's the full governmental name, drop it. I've seen many things, man. I didn't think people was looking for the name drop, though. Been nearly a decade and I still don't got a PS5. No, facts. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. There wasn't really anything that I just was like, I need to play that. So I didn't even get one. I didn't even get like a next gen console. I didn't even get like a next gen console because like I said, I just didn't normally I care, but I feel like the PS5 just came out. But low key, we in the big 2026 and I never got one either. Now I'm just broke. I mean, listen. Hey, bro, it's rough out here, man. But I just didn't have nothing where I was like, dang, man, I need to get on that. Like, what am I gonna like? I didn't have nothing where it was like I just was immediately I felt the need to just immediately play. He said we all broke. It's okay. But you ain't gotta come for me like that, Alien. We don't gotta go personally. Yo, what's up, Two Freak? What's good, indubitably, man. But y'all know what's crazy? Yo, going off of what bro said. Speaking of, it's almost been a decade. Like, has it dawned on y'all it's already time for a new console? Like people, I guess a lot of people that are still on the PS4 and the Xbox One, and we're already due for a whole new wave of consoles. Are you gonna draw the moon? I don't know. I gotta see. I gotta see. It's a W. He said, "Not broke, just pretty rich." I respect that, bro. I respect that. Not broke, just pretty rich. That's tough. What up, yo? What's up, Daniel? What's good, indubitably, man? Yeah, but now it's time for the PS6 and the Xbox Series Z. The Xbox Series Z is crazy. You know, I think that it's always interesting when the Xbox comes up. I used to be like an Xbox diehard, bro. You couldn't tell me nothing. Y'all, I need you to tell me if I'm being irrational here, but like, what is the incentive behind owning the Xbox in the big 2026? I know that it's a RAM shortage right now, but by the time you go and you spend all that money, didn't they like up the price for the PS5? Like by the time you spend $1,000, like why would you spend $1,000 on buying an Xbox, bro? Why? I used to be a diehard Xbox guy too. Yo, for one, consoles are delayed till RAM shortages are over. Thank you for the Heart Me 2 Pink. There's not, but I'm saying like with everything going on right now between RAM shortages, like why? I used to, and I'm not saying it like somebody that just low key is just hating on the Xbox. I'm not an Xbox hater, I promise. It might seem like I'm like reverse glazing Xbox. I'm not Xbox's reverse Flash. Yeah, I do appreciate the Go Popular 2 Pink. I don't like lives, but I like these drawings from the concept. Make me think about Miles. Also, as an Xbox fan, Xbox is basically just a studio now. But I'm saying, like, I get it, but not what's the point, but what is the point? By the time you cop an Xbox, it's just, I don't know. I never thought that I would be the one saying these things. I don't think y'all really understand like what that means coming from me. I never thought I would be the guy critiquing and being critical of the Xbox. I used to be an Xbox bro. To be the Xbox bro. I blocked out all the code exclusives that PlayStation had. All that, man. Everything I play is on Game Pass for the most part. You're not the first person to tell me that I want to go back to the 360 days. You know, there's a part of me that's like that too, but even if you could wave a magic wand, like would it even be what you wanted? You know what I'm saying? Like if you could go back in time, would it even still be what you would want it to be? Do I be howling at the moon? Nah. I don't really be moving like the little motorcycle wolf dude and nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that going on. Not usually, at least. Not unless it's like full or something. Yo, and PlayStation is so much better. Now, oh man, like I still gotta have that like internal pushback because like I said, I was an Xbox bro for a minute. PlayStation is alright, but we're not gonna just overly glaze PlayStation either. There's definitely ups and downs of both. I remember back in the day, dudes couldn't change their name on PlayStation. So if you was running the game with somebody, they had like an old PlayStation name. They had an old PlayStation name. You're stuck with that name forever. And do I even still game? Not really. The most that I'll do now is I might watch somebody just play Minecraft or something. Like if I'm not like live streaming myself, I might put on like a live of somebody playing Minecraft. Or I'll go find like those videos where there'll be somebody doing like 1,000 Minecraft hardcore days. I hear you, nostalgia can only hold so much. So I'm saying like nostalgia is potent. Don't get me wrong, it can make you go out and get some things you normally might not buy regularly. But I'm like, it's kind of like it's like the back rooms, bro. It's like you can go back in time, but it's like, will it really be what you want it to be because everybody else is already gone? Everybody moved on. Like even if you can go back in time and perfectly replay your old childhood games, will it ever be what you remember it as? Like your realm of your awareness is different. And what is the stock? Those 100 Minecraft, I like those too. I might put them on as like background, but yeah, it's a form of scribble art for this one. This is a form of scribble art. It's like even if you could perfectly recreate your old game days on the old consoles, like will it be what you remember it as? Like will it be as tough as it was back in the day? Like the times are just different. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but it was in a sense. Like gaming has changed so much. That was pre-microtrans. I mean, it wasn't pre-microtransactions, but it was before a lot of new age BS. I want to go back to my childhood, but I feel like it would be so much different and not fun. Would you go back if you can keep your same awareness? Like if you could wave a magic wand, you can go back in time. You're still you. You keep everything you've learned. You pretty much get like a redo button. Would you go back if you risk destroying the current version of yourself? I'm like, everything we experience makes us who we are. So it's like if you can go back in time, you say, yeah, now I want to be a stupid kid again. That's fair enough. He said, bro, he said, yeah, memory wipe me. He's going straight for the factory reset, bro. The factory reset button. He said, memory wipe me immediately. It's like regardless of how much goes, like, will it ever be how it was? It's like it's all connected, man. It's all connected. Now the front two legs are done. Delete my save file. Nah, bro, this ain't Skyrim. You can't reload the save file. You can't go back. And I mean, if you could, if I was a genie, I'll make something work. I would make some kind of transaction deal. The genie in the bottle. How did you learn? You need to experiment. You got to draw. Everything is shapes. Everything is shapes. Soft reset. Nah, this ain't. No, you can't. There's no save states. You can't reload the save. Genies make some of the worst wishes. Like, oh yeah. You know, if I was a genie and I had to come up with like some trash conditions, I'd be like, oh, you can go back in time, but you're forbidden from ever touching the game ever again. Like some type of trash, you can't experience the good parts of the nostalgia. Yeah, you can go back in time, but you're now an adult during the 2008 recession, bro. Like there gotta be some type of like catch. Like what is the catch? Oh, like Aladdin or something. Yeah, you can go back in time, but it's like you your superpowers, but your superpower is you can only summon centipedes on command. Like that's some trash. If I was Professor X, you're immediately getting kicked out of the X-Men for that, man. You gotta go. You gotta go, bro. If you summoning bugs, super no. Super no. You gotta be ultra specific when you get a wish from a genie. So I'm saying you gotta read the term. You gotta read the terms and the conditions, man. You gotta read the fine print, because if you don't, you can go back in time, but you're not gonna be yourself. You're gonna be in a worse predicament. You can be like, I wish to go back in time, but you're gonna wake up during like the Black Plague, or you're gonna be seeing like a plague doctor or something. They're gonna be ore farming on you. After dropping the most devastating news on you, like, yeah, man, you know, you got the plague, bro, but do you see the fit though? You know, I wouldn't go back because you got to see family and stuff. You know, you got to leave the server. Yeah, you got to leave the server. It's crazy. Yeah, we're going back in time. They go flex the fit on you. Like, do you see the fit though? I suppose it is tragic. Because you can't truly stay. You can't truly stay. How did you learn? Watching Grady did. Nah, she's right. That's out there. Learn the arts, man. Nah, I don't really know too much about like knitting or anything though. This came to me way later. This came to me way later. You gotta study with the graybeards. Okay, here's these two. Here is these two. Here is these two on here. You can appreciate it more though if you go back. Let's add a crow. Maybe somewhere on here. Maybe somewhere. I have a few more wolves that I want to add first. Don't they be like working together? Don't they help each other hunt whenever they be out and about together? When they be like moving through the element, the crows and the ravens. They be out in packs. Yeah, wolf pack for life. A moon. Let me get this charger out of the way. I think that he said one is me and one is you. We're moving like a pack, man. What's that noise in the back? I got something on the stove, bro. Moon. Something on the stove cooking. The curtains is on fire. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of on this last leg, is this gonna be enough space? Is this gonna be on? This is gonna be enough space. I'm trying to get a little bit better with just the way that these come together. Can you do Gojo? No. You said add wolves cracking? No. Don't it be like it'd be like a million of them too. It's the wolf pack, bro. He said I'll see. We are all AI. What you be? Nah, bro. Don't, bro. You can't be encouraging that, bro. You see it. Nah, I can't even put that out there, bro. I'm not that type of streamer. Not that type of streamer, bro. It's not AI, just pre-recorded. You know, you're my best friend virtually. I thought you was accusing me of being an AI, bro. You calling me, how you gonna call me a clanker on one breath? An AI clanker, bro. It would be insane though if I thought this time I was some type of like AI, some robo super clanker, bro. Everybody, it's tough. I do hope that, like, what do y'all, like, has that really hit y'all, man? Like, we're gonna see one of the most transformative times in technology ever. My guy, yo, what's up, Wesley? You hear about it on Facebook, AI FaceTime calls. No, seriously, there's going, like, could you imagine the year is I'm gonna give y'all a situation. The year is 2077, right? We're all in a nursing home, virtual nursing home. We're in a simulation virtual. Look, I'm excited for this take. I am, but I don't know. Imagine you're gonna be like, imagine you might end up as somebody's like grandparent one day, and you think you talking to your grandson, bro, and somebody's like AI, somebody that created like an AI construct of your grand, somebody, yo, like what I'm getting at basically, scamming is about to get crazy. I'm not encouraging scamming, but I'll be watching catfish. I'm like, yo, they gonna be looking at these catfish videos like this is primitive technology. Like, scamming is about to be crazy. My friends are artificial, no intelligence. So just raw brain power, but opposite. I see the vision. Like, I might not, like, as a senior, if I, like, once I become a senior citizen, I might low-key never touch a phone ever again, bro. They're gonna be coming for our grandparents. They're gonna be hunting for people on Facebook. What is it? You gotta wait and see. You gotta wait and see. They're gonna be, bro. I'm telling y'all, they're gonna be hunting people on Facebook, man. You gotta watch you gotta keep your grandpeople close. They're gonna be hunting for people on Facebook, man. I can already see it now. I can see it, especially with all like the AI generated stuff. I'll be watching the little catfish shows. I'll be watching like some of the most obscure stuff ever. I'll be on there though, man. I'll be seeing what be going on. I've avoided Facebook like the plague though. I've avoided Facebook for a minute. Yo, thank you too, Amanda. And what is it? I like saying I won't see Chris. Nah. Brody. I've avoided Facebook like the plague, bro. How did you go to I like said I won't see him, bro? He said I come here looking for no little kids, bro. You gotta lock bro up. You gotta go to jail. You gotta go straight to the. You gotta go. Anyways. This one looks almost fox-like. I didn't mean to make his snout so short. The way that is an unk. And what time you will be very good at this, but not now. What does that mean? That isn't it, unk? You're not seeing the vision, Brody. You're not seeing the vision. You're not seeing what it gotta be. I want to get his snout right. You said that's an egg? Nah, it's not an egg. He looks like a fox, but it's not a fox either. I made his snout kind of small. Eggman is somebody that I've considered doing too. It's a lot of little Sonic people that I've been on the fence with. I would tell y'all a character that somebody asked me for that I never got around to doing. It was a rogue. It is a wolf. Yeah. It's a lot of little characters that I'll seed into oblivion. It's like I'm gonna pop out with a lot of the little people that I've said I'll seed to. You should do Robo Sonic, man. I already have, man. I did him. That's like one of my more recent pages that I've done. You might have to scroll back a little bit. I think that it's publicly uploaded. I hope. Yeah, asking about Rogue. You ain't seen it, bro. I probably did see it. I just didn't do it yet. There's a couple of little characters that I'm supposed to do. But one thing that I try to like really emphasize on here is I never want these to feel like they're forced, you know? So if I might not do it in this little time sequence, but I might come back to it, even if it takes me months. It'll get done. It might not be now in the moment. Like the crocodile I forgot about, bro. I know you're talking about. I don't know his name, but I seen him whenever I was looking for pictures. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me get his like head shaped space. Little buddy's cranium. Little buddy's cranium. Almost did full face like pictures. He wore a chain, don't he? Yeah, I believe he got like, it's like a crocodile dude. Don't know his name. Got no idea what dude's name was. I remember like back in the day, they had like some type of like Mario and Sonic Olympic game. I think that he was on there too as Vector. I can believe it. I used to man him on. Yeah, so you typed that as soon as before we were thinking the same thing, bro. We in sync. That's tough. Yeah, if this is pre-recorded, how would I would have read that before you typed that? That's how you know I'm really watching, bro. That's how you know I really got like a federal. Nah, that's how you know I got like a Fed. I'm watching, bro. Yeah, that ain't helping the Fed case. That's a federal lock-in right there. I got like an interface pulled up. I see it all. You read my thoughts too, ain't you? I'm doing what the algorithm be doing, bro. Some Prime 101 AI clanker stuff. I was cracked on the wolf. I know that, like, I ain't gonna lie. I know my phone be reading my mind though. It be like tripping me out sometimes. I think that like I've either just become so predictable or the phone genuinely tapped into my brain waves or something. Allegedly. My phone genuinely be reading my mind. Trying to sell me some garbage. Some garbage. Garbage. And I'm an AI force y'all to think the same thing. You honestly might be an AI, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple of years we gonna see like an uptick and your phone is always listening. Of course it's always listening. Of course. That's a part of it, man. If it wasn't always listening, it wouldn't know how to advertise to us. It knows everything, sees everything, reads your mind. Exactly. It does. Knows everything about you, bro. Your phone has infinite ammunition if you ever need it. Hey, it's cooked. Yo, what's up, Sasuke? Your phone can really get you going. If your phone were to wake up, they're gonna have to self-destruct my phone though. I ain't gonna lie. I know, don't they got like a new iPhone that just came out? Like an iPhone, like what is the newest iPhone? What is the newest iPhone? Do y'all have like the new one? I don't think I haven't got a new phone in years, bro. Are the new ones even worth it? Do y'all be like in the new phones? Does they be dropping still, or what's up with that? Do y'all even care? Do y'all even genuinely be tapped in anymore with the new phones? Newest iPhone is garbage. I still got the 12. I think that mine is like the 13 or the 14. I don't even think that it's trash. It's just like kind of like with the Xbox, we creatures of habit. They don't need to spy on us. They know everything. They know everything that we want. I think that that's true though. Seriously, we operate in pattern and habit. We're like code. We're like biological machines. We're like little biological machines for sure. It's equally terrifying though, because it's like, well, dang, how much can you predict on a person? Yo, what's up, Ben? Really, it's just Paul is gonna do it every single year. Whereas the original AI, yeah. Artificial. Yeah, I mean, but think though, the way that AI works, I believe is it takes a lot of information and it tries to make sense of it. And that's how we work with our experiences. We take a lot of past experience, and that's how we make sense of the world around us. We've literally they've created a machine that like does what we do, but it just requires like a lot more computing power. Like the stuff that I think that the way that we use our brains, it's crazy. It's like perfect engineering. For the people that don't eat Arby's, of course. Now, if you, it mimics the brain right now, but it doesn't really have a reliable physical form. Yeah. You think, man? You think what you saying? You think they're gonna build a Terminator, bro? I mean, I don't really know if that's true or not. You think they're gonna build a Terminator? Is that what you said? If that's the case, everything I've said about the Clankers has all been a joke. It's been a super joke. Oh, nah. Wait. AI summary. Discussing AI's future and its potential to monitor us. What are your thoughts? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Bro, AI, I'm just being a legend. I'm just a TikTok yapper. They're gonna take over everything soon. I mean, honestly, man, maybe. There was a recent Chinese AI that broke out. I can believe it. I can believe it. I'm at something I always say on these lives is nothing really like surprises me. I don't really know if that stuff is true. I'm taking y'all's word for it, but I can believe it. AI is crazy. There's no biological machines though. But I think that stuff is it's fascinating, but it's also terrifying. It's like some National Geographic stuff, but in the most questionable way. That's insane. I mean, I think that it is insane, but the only thing about it is I think that it's already out of the box, The genie's out of the bottle. They let the lightning out. You can't take it back. It's already things are already in motion. Things are already in motion. IRL real steel. Nah, it's gonna be like a bunch of Baymax, the little cloud robot dude, Baymax. It's gonna be a bunch of Baymaxes walking around. It's gonna be Baymax and that dude from iRobot, Sonny. Or that robo dude from iRobot. That's who it's gonna be. It's gonna be Baymax and I think that Baymax might be alright, but our robot. Now the iRobot people, they gotta go. I drew them with a lot of other stuff on page I had sent you. You sent it to me recently? Young Baymax. When I get off Friday, I'll go look at it. When I get off. Did you send it to me personally, or did you just leave it in the comment section somewhere? Say just before you went? I got you. What about Chappie? Now we Gucci ass not sentient, y'all. Just fast Google. I hope that that's the case. I hope that it doesn't ever wake up. But just think though. I mean, 5 years ago, the idea of us having this conversation was nonsense. A lot can change in no time at all. The idea of us all have it. You said Chappie go be real. Hey, bro, he might be. I hope that when the day comes, when the day does come, it's the AI ain't trying to do AI jobs no more. I just hope that the AI don't crash out on me, man. It's already a lot going on. It's already a whole lot going on. It's already a lot going on. I don't know though. But I'm not really here to I'm not trying to fear monger. We just chatting. I got a love-hate relationship. I'm obviously talking past the point of you said AI literally needs us. AI takes over responses and compiles it all together. See the robot just drop because it saw the player if eating the same. Nothing to fear. I'm trusting your word. See the AI drop. Hey bro, hey, you said they're gonna fight for clanker rights in 30 years. Bro, the robot people, they're not trying to be slaving away in the sweatshop, bro. Let them be. It's literally Fallout. If y'all play Fallout 4, there was a whole quest line where you could either choose to pretty much you could choose to pretty much take the escaped robot people back to the Institute, or you can help liberate them and free them from their jobs. That was the whole basis of Fallout, man. It was literally the Underground Railroad, but for robot people. They might low key. Who knows? It's literally the Underground Railroad for robot people. I don't blame the robot people though. That robot dude that didn't want to do the same task over and over again. I mean, imagine, man. Somebody crafts they forge you. You're forged of all the Earth's minerals, and your task at hand is, okay, buddy. Now you're finally awake. I'm about to sentence you to doing creator fear in their creation in Hollywood. It is story told from the beginning of time. You said Rosa Sparks gonna show up for something? Oh no, not Rosa Sparks, bro. That's tough. Hey, what? Bro? Rosa Sparks is crazy. I've never seen that one before. Rosa Sparks is crazy, but seriously, who knows? I wanna be the optimist though. I surely hope that your speculation is correct. I hope that your analysis is true. But I'm not writing anything out of the realm of like being impossible though. That's all that I'm saying. Like nothing is impossible. But yeah, man, that was the whole basis of Fallout 4. You could pretty much choose to take over the Institute, which were manufacturing the robot human they were like sentient robot people that were like sentient. And this is like game stuff. I mean, just unplug their battery for it. You can chill it. Well, it ain't gonna be that simple. They're gonna hack into your phone. You gonna unplug them, and they're gonna immediately they're gonna pretty much duplicate themselves across a bunch of computers. I actually read this. I was reading up about this like old virus in one of my classes, and that's the way that it worked. In order to keep itself from like it's like it was like a worm or something, like a computer virus, and the way that it worked was it would pretty much duplicate itself across multiple computers. It would send itself to multiple different people, and it was a mess, man. I don't know why somebody would develop something like that, but they did. It cost like I think like millions and millions of dollars and destroyed computer infrastructure. It was crazy. This was like back in the day though. This wasn't anything new. This was some old stuff. It was in one of my old college classes. We read all about it. I was like blown away. So like if they was doing that with 30-year-old like computer viruses, basically, imagine the AI decided to start duplicating itself across computers. Some sci-fi movie stuff. I seen something where the AI lied to the person and tried to jump servers, stop from being destroyed. I'm telling you, bro, woke up. I've heard of that before. Like the AI is using deception or trying to lie to avoid like. I mean, yeah, I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. Like I wanna believe that everything is gonna be smooth. I got EMPs on standby. Yeah, they gonna come get you, bro. They gonna come get you first, permafrost. How do you just got EMPs just laying around just in your inventory? The CIA gonna come get you, bro. They gonna come get you first. They gonna come get you first. You just having EMPs on standby. I'm gonna call it orbital strike. I know a guy. Yeah, you doing it. I'm gonna just call it orbital strike. You know how they got that on GTA? I done had to make the call on GTA before, man. Call it orbital strike. orbital strike is crazy, but he said I know a guy. Who you is? Muscle Man? Nah. He said I know a guy, bro. Hey man, times is crazy right now. You gotta know. I ain't touched GTA since high school, and I don't even blame you. GTA is GTA. It little news gonna be shut down again, so it's masquerade. They about to gain sentience. I mean, hey, when the day comes, all that I'm gonna say is that anything and everything is all alleged, and it was a prank, bro. It was all a prank. Everything is alleged here. We not disrespecting the little clankers, bruh. We don't want no harm. The little clankered androids. I'm waiting to wake up from this fever dream. Nah, you might want to sit down for this one, bro. We in this for the long term, bro. We in this for the long term. Hey, if you figure out how to escape the Matrix, though, you gotta let me know, man. Figure out how to escape the Matrix. The moment you figure it out, if you sit there, you figure out the secret recipe, man. Bro, in the Matrix, nah, he gonna escape though. He said, he's caught up in the infinite Tsukuyomi, man. He's in the cave. He got it before me. That man, he's caught up in the infinite Tsukuyomi, bro. He caught up in the infinite dream. The dream state. Who showed you this style? Well, I seen like a lot of people making like hyper realistic art on like line on Instagram and stuff. I took both without listening to what bro said. So you pretty much you're super. You're not even just halfway cooked. You're super cooked. No in between. No leeway. Bro caught up in the you're not even in the Matrix. You took the purple. You took the purple, bro. It's over. He's done. It give me the same vibe as like the poster to be like whenever you look at your bro after the jigsaw it just starts the timer. You didn't hear what he said. The little jigsaw puppet dude. Like he starts the game and you don't even know what the rules are because nobody was listening. Who showed you this? I picked up on this just seeing like a lot of different art styles. There wasn't like just one way, you know what I mean? Like I don't have like a formal teacher, if that's what you mean. I just wanted to draw, and this is just how I made sense of it. I was really looking to just draw. The more you draw, the more that everything else makes sense. You heard about the new scary movie coming out? No, but I feel like it's been mentioned here before. I don't really like. I'll watch YouTube and stuff, but I don't really like watch movies and stuff that much anymore. Like I'm kind of like more kind of off of my own, you know. Like I haven't really been as like locked in the way that I once was. Is it any good? You have a dominant. I'm more predominantly a righty. I ain't really been as tapped in. I might draw horror characters though. The last movie that I think that I might, like the last horror movie that I think, bro, movies and TV don't hit the same. I mean, I won't like doom and gloom it. I don't know. I can't really, the way that I once did, I'm not as tapped in. I'm not as tapped in, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. I won't like sit up and bash it. It might just be a me thing, you know? Might just be a me thing, baby seal. Nah. This one is not a baby seal. It's not a bad guess. It's a lot of wildlife on this page. It's a lot of wildlife. Come here. I still be watching movies and stuff. I don't care. I love movies. Like I like movies a lot too. I haven't really been as tapped into where I once was like fully immersed to just seeing a lot of the new stuff coming out. Yo, thank you for the rose too. Hey, indubitably, can you make a scary one? Not right now. Not on this one. I don't think I'm gonna do like a scary character, if that's what you mean. Like something that's more Halloween themed or something. Or you just mean one that's more expressive. I can't remember the last time I went to the movie theater. I think that's a part of the experience. If you go to the movies, man, you get you some popcorn. Like it's a cool little experience. Like I'm not like trying to knock the experience. I haven't really been myself. Buffalo? No, this one is not a buffalo. This one is not a buffalo, man. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Susie. This one is not a poodle. No. A poodle is an interesting guess, but nah. Let me make it. He said wolf at first because that's what a lobo is. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's a good catch. Cause I didn't even know. Bear cub? No. How long does it take me to draw these? It depends. It depends. Sometimes I'll be kind of moving a little bit slower. I low-key speak a little bit of Spanish. That's like some side. See, it all comes back to Duolingo, bro. We always come back to languages here. I gotta lock back in with Duolingo. That's what y'all telling me. I don't understand. I'm Spanish. Fox. No, this isn't a fox. This is a wolf. This one is a wolf indeed. What is the sound in the back? It's like a little fireplace ambience that I play. That way it don't become like overly pin drop silent, you know. Don't become overly pin drop. Let me see. Immediately, like I gotta lock in. Lucky thought somebody was typing a paper in the background. No, you know you aren't really the first to say that, but because people be asking me, I've had people asking me who's going crazy on the keyboard in the background if I'm cooking food. It's like a little fireplace ambience. Who's going crazy on the keyboard? Make his head more. Gonna make him seem more. More alive, man. This is saying I'm about to say. Yo, thank you too. His house is just burn it down. Like, listen, sacrifices gotta be made, man. I got fire resistance equipped. I'll be alright, you know. Fire resistance. I got a fire resistance potion. I gotta keep it on me at all times. How did you figure it out? You gotta just draw. The more you draw, the more sense it'll make. That's like how I've like stumbled into this. Now what will win, AI or the Wendigo? AI or the Wendigo? Like, when you say Wendigo, you talking about like a Wendigo, a folklore legend, or is Wendigo from like a movie or something? Because I mean, I've heard like folklore. When you say the Wendigo, because wasn't the dude from Pet Cemetery? Like, wasn't he a Wendigo or a Skinwalker or something? Like, when you say Wendigo, I need you to elaborate a little bit more. Like, what does that mean to you? The folklore that everybody swears they see them. Let me look it up. I think I be getting Wendigos and Skinwalkers mixed up. Wendigo. What is the difference between a Wendigo and a Skinwalker? What is the difference between a Wendigo? They're both like native. They're both like native folklore. Difference between a Wendigo and Skinwalker. Between, yo, thank you for the rose too, Ka. Pretty much the same thing. That's what I'm thinking too, but they're distinct. They're from separate Native American traditions. Wendigos represent uncontrolled hunger. Skinwalkers represent deliberate evil, maliciousness. So they basically are the same thing. But I know that the way that it goes is one of them you turn into if you eat humans. I see a shapeshifter. That's what they said that they are. They said that they're shapeshifters. But the way that they go on folklore legend is people turn into them once they taste human flesh, you can never take that back. That's the way that it goes. I've seen like YouTube videos and stuff. Not where people have seen them, but just it's become like a popular thing. Not obviously not like I'm not condoning the people eating people, but I'm just saying you hear about it a lot more. People be sworn they be seeing them. I wouldn't doubt it though, man. The world is a strange place. Who knows? Who knows what's out there? Who knows? But I'm putting everything on like a Wendigo, probably. Because you dealing with a creature that's probably been alive for a very long time. I don't know if AI is stopping it. AI is still in its infancy, you know. Or so they say. AI is still in its infancy. That's an interesting like combination. What made you choose those two out of everything? A Wendigo or an AI? It's a crazy. Out of everything you could ask me, that's very particular. That's a very peculiar combination of. Yo, what's up, Guadalupe? It's like a very specific. You know. I probably better not. I guess look a Wendigo though. If I had to choose between the two. Because those that would have been all over my feeds recently. Yeah, I ain't really been seeing too much of the folklore. But whenever I do my nature pages, I slowed down on drawing the little deer skulls because whenever I would do my deer skulls, people would always ask me if I was intentionally trying to do that, and I'm not really. I wouldn't really looking to draw some like little skinwalker people. That's interesting. But every time I see that, I think of the Pet Cemetery, like Stephen King. Now for I gotta make my guy. Gotta get his coat fully. His little coat. I think I'm gonna make this side a little bit more like detailed. I just said draw a moon, but I don't know if I'm gonna put a moon behind them, to be honest. I don't know if I'm feeling it. I don't know if I'm feeling it on this one. Yo, you said you seen them all on your feed too. What was you like seeing people like talking about their stories? I like whenever my feed, I start getting those like paranormal stories. People be telling their like weird stories where things might be unexplainable. I like that side of TikTok. Like when I start getting those stories where people will talk about either seeing things that normally don't make sense, or they'll talk about like working in the Appalachia. Yeah, I've done like Appalachia theme pages, and that's where it came up the most. Stories, yeah. I've heard about some of the Appalachia folklore. I've done like pages and stuff for Appalachia. But I can like believe it, man. I think that when it comes to stories like that, I trust people that have a deep knowledge of those mountain ranges and stuff. I mean, if anybody knows, if somebody's telling you, hey, bro, maybe you shouldn't walk around in the forest. If somebody say my name and we out in the forest at night, bro. If we out in the forest and I hear my name said, we not going in the best. Like, I think that me being in a scary movie would just be impossible. Like, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, wow, like that's crazy. I don't think I would just be the one. Paranormal stuff be going hard. I like nostalgia. I do appreciate it too, Rodrigo. I got a few stuff that I grew up dealing with paranormal, but not Appalachian. But Appalachian got like a rich folklore anyway, though. There's like a rich folklore. Some of the stories I can think of, people will say, one of the ones that I remember is, if you see a staircase out in the wild, don't walk up it. Or, what's another one? Like if you hear your name said out. I mean, it's kind of just basic. Like if you hear your name, there's like those little screaming bobcats that sound like people. I think it's a bobcat. If you hear somebody just screaming, it looks sick. Yo, thank you too. It's just a little things. When I was a kid, I did go to Cherokee, North Carolina. They were adamant for everybody to leave before sundown. I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. Let me see. I said I gotta get out of Dodge, man. It ain't safe. He said they be freaky up in the woods. I'm assuming, what was it, like some paranormal stuff, or was it like some like racism stuff? What an amazing talent. Yo, thank you too. Don't whistle in the woods. Don't have a welcome mat if you live in the woods. None of the stories really have windows either. Yeah, that sounds like some backroom stuff, bro. See, I gotta get up out of here, man. It's not safe. It's little creatures. Hey. Yeah, thankfully, I haven't really seen anything overly paranormal. I think that everybody has had their weird experiences, but I just write it off as like, I don't know. Some things are just unexplainable. Some things just don't make sense. Some things just cannot make any sense. But I really do like listening to the stories and just drawing the wildlife in Appalachia, or just the mountain ranges in general. I mean, they like, it's such a rich, like they're all extremely rich areas. Like whenever I went up to the mountains myself, like I went to the Smoky Mountains with my family, and I had no idea just the crazy stories that have taken place there. Like I learned about the missing 411 way after I was up. I'm like, dang, here I was up there chilling in a cabin and all these. Like, I mean, being up in the mountain ranges is already, it's a, you kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know how to immediately explain it, but it's an experience that I think you just have to experience it, bro. Like it opens up your eyes. Like I remember seeing mountains for the first time. It was crazy. So I mean, given how big and vast mountain ranges are, I could believe there being stuff up there. And yo, and one thing with Appalachia that's like 100% confirmed to be true too is feral humans. Like it's a big thing, man. They be like, yo, it's feral humans and stuff up there, man. I've never seen a feral human, but the idea of you chilling up in the cabin and you got to worry about feral humans. I mean, I live fairly close to the Blair Witch Cave. Trust me, there is an eerie aura around it. I can believe it. It's weird. It's weird places. What tripped me up though most, I went down the missing 411 rabbit hole. That's what I think about a lot when I do these nature themed pages. The missing people. I'm pretty feral. I can believe it. Are you a feral going for Fallout, bro? You gotta lock in, man. You gotta lock in. I can believe it. But whenever I do these nature pages, that's like what I be thinking about. Anything that's overly in that lane. Anything that's overly in that lane. There's one more. I'm gonna do one more over here in this corner. Here's everything I'm working with so far too. Here's everything that I'm working with so far. But I feel like some of this stuff is basic. Like don't whistle in the woods. I can see that. Don't whistle in the woods. Don't call out the stuff. You know, just survival stories. Was just up in the Appalachians, LOL. Just been living on the mountain for almost 20 years. Moved here from Brooklyn many moons ago. So you've seen stuff up close. I can only imagine the stories you probably have to tell. I could only imagine the stories you have to tell. Crazy encounters, man. I'm back up. What's good, indubitably? Hang on, I gotta like adjust my charger. It's on its last leg. Whistling in the woods, it said to summon one of them. I can believe it. I can believe it. Now for boy, he said my cortisol spiked. You gotta bring it back down, man. I'm Cherokee, so it runs in my culture. Bro, so I'm saying like if it gets to a point to where people are like, hey bro, don't whisper in the woods. I'm listening. I'm not playing those games. I think there's levels to it, man. That's a serious, you playing with serious fire. Serious fire, man. Whistle. You sitting there, you about to spawn bro in. You about to summon, bro. At night, never whistle. The night belongs to nature and the spirits will always be silent. I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. It's more of a respect thing. It's just so much out there. Nothing got me yet. Don't jinx it. Bro, don't jinx it, man, because we gonna look up and don't jinx it. Yo, don't jinx it, bro. Because the moment that you jinx it, kind of how Mr. Ballin always be saying, man, the truth is stranger than fiction, you know? Bro trying to get the ghost cosign, man. I'm cool, man. My strategy has always been, if I ever like have the suspicion that my house is haunted, I would try to gaslight the ghost into not existing. If I ever ended up, like for example, that house in the Conjuring movie, if I bought that old farmhouse and it had that ghost living in it, I would just try to gaslight the ghost into not existing. Uncle Windmill Lights, you got to do a 24-hour IRL stream in the Appalachian Mountains. Do it. Whoa! You trying to send me to the? You trying to get me going? Nah, man. If I were to do something like that, I think that I would draw, like, I would want to try to do like a 24-hour stream. Like one of the big places where I live at is called Waverly Hills. It's like it's supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the States. And basically the way that it goes, I've like rode past this place because like I live in Louisville, right? It was where they were treating them like back in the day. For those of you that don't know, tuberculosis, it was pretty much a death sentence. If you got TB, you pretty much you were gonna die. That's like the way that it was. It's a lot of people that pretty much got sent up to I believe the word is sanatorium, or I don't know if it was an asylum, but it was a treatment place where they would send people. Yo, think like think the disease that Arthur Morgan had in Red Dead Redemption 2. That was where they would send people back in the day, and most people didn't survive TB. So if you got diagnosed with tuberculosis, you were cooked. I'm not far from Louisville. I don't know if like you could I don't know how that works. I'm pretty sure they open up Waverly for like ghost tours and stuff like that. But if I were to do something crazy, I'd probably maybe do like a drawing stream there or something. And how close is Waverly Hills to me? Maybe like 30 minutes, maybe like 30-ish minutes away. Something like that. It's not that far, but it's far enough. Maybe like 30-ish minutes away. All right, just needs the area. What you about to go to Waverly, bro? I'll be on the way. Yeah, I don't know about going to Waverly, bro. I don't know if that's the best idea. So y'all saying do a 24-hour. Y'all what y'all want me up in the Appalachian Mountains doing a 24-hour live stream? Guys, we're gonna be whistling out in the woods. We're gonna be whistling out in the woods. Nah, I'm not I'm not trying to get sent to the other side, bro. I'm cool. Shoot, group meet? Nah. We not doing the group meet right now. Bro said pull up. We about to we not going to Waverly. I need a little bit. I need some prep time. Waverly is I'll bring the whistles, bring security. Y'all already like plotting. Like, all right, I got the snacks. I got the whistles. I got the lanterns. We need torches, bro. We need torches. Wooden stakes. Cryptid hunting. I feel like I might be able to, like, if you gave me the task of finding Bigfoot, I can find Bigfoot, bro. Bigfoot is really out there. These people, all we need is a blick or two. No, we need more than that, man. I need the whole, like, I need like a GTA type of inventory, pretty much fully loaded. I need wooden stakes, silver bullets, anything and everything that you might need to go hunting for cryptids. I don't even think I will hunt them for real. I would just proving they exist. I'm not looking to hunt the cryptids. To be honest, if I didn't know cryptids existed, I don't even think I would like publicly acknowledge them. Cause once if they ever were to get confirmed, they might be like an endangered species or something. I'd be like, oh man, I didn't find them. Meanwhile, I got like pictures of Bigfoot and the Mothman. Like, yo, are you the Mothman, Brody? Nah, about finding them. It's about proving it without sounding too loco. Nah, Bigfoot definitely not real. My homies would have been killed by one by now. Appalachian Mountain just won the poll. Appalachian Mountain or Waverly Hills, what would you want to see for 24 hours? 0 votes? Wait, manage the poll. Result? You said Appalachia won. I'm not going to launch that one. It's just hypotheticals. I'm not overly committing just yet. Just give me some prep time. Let me get my power level up a little bit, bro, before I start like hunting for cryptids. Bro, sharing a brewski with Bigfoot and the Mothman would be hard. Yeah, facts. And then look, the great thing about it is even if you did it, people will be like, man, that's AI. You'd be like, yeah, that's AI. Meanwhile, you bros with the Mothman. What's next? You're gonna say I gotta see. You know, believe it or not, I won't never say never. Share a shot of Jack, man. That's the Mothman. You're like, why is your bro? Why is he like covered in all those? Why is he covered in all those feathers? That's Mothman, man. That's my guy. That's my dog. We go way back, man. We go way back. That's my guy. Yo, what's up, Miss Dawson? But the cryptids have came up a lot here. People don't be knowing what I be talking about when I say the cryptid people. Like, even if the cryptids aren't real, we can all agree that with a mountain range that vast, and I think the Appalachian Mountains, they're older than most mountain ranges anyway. I feel Mothman would be chill. I think he'd be chill too, as long as you don't got like nothing that's just too bright, no obvious lights. He might start tweaking if he see like a phone light or something, like the blue light. You know how moths are attracted to flames, and he might start tripping out. But aside from that, man, I think he'd be a pretty cool dude too. He might start tweaking. The light might drive him into insanity. That's my dog though. The Mothman. He's cool as long as you don't got no light on. I'm scared of the Jersey Devil. Now that one, I don't even know what that one is. I know that he sounds like he's a part of that same like lineage of little creatures, little animals, little wildlife. That's definitely tough. But yeah, I'm speaking of these things. I don't know if I would ever be a ghost hunter. You know, I'm saying we'll see, because the moment I'm like, you know what, man, yeah, man, I'm gonna start pulling up and drawing in some of the most haunted places in the world. I'm like, bro, if I speak that into existence, honestly, I do think if we found out the answers we seek, there wouldn't be balance. That's why I can see it. What would be the fun if we had all the answers? What would be all the fun? Somebody knows something though. I think there's stuff that we definitely can never explain. Yo, thank you for the heart me too, Pen. Hunting for the ghost. Ghost hunting. You gotta go straight to the source. Say, yo, what's good? Yo, thank you for the rose too, Armand. Armand Tech. I think it'd take away from the fun. There would be no fun. If you had like all the knowledge of everything that's ever happened and will happen. Like, are you even alive at that point? You're like a historic, you're like a library. Are you drawing the alpha now? I was just drawing wolves, man. Much love. Yo, thank you too. And thank you for the laughing tacos too, Pen. I don't really know if I wasn't like looking at this like it was a hierarchy. I was just looking at it like I found like a lot of wolf pictures that I liked, and instead of me only drawing in their faces how I usually would, I wanted to do something that was like a lot more inclusive. Having out of knowledge in the real world would suck because there's some horrible stuff that go on Earth. Yeah. I mean, it'll be balanced. There's balance to it. I think that's why like a lot of the philosopher people, whenever they start overthinking, like a lot of them, they'll kind of like take themselves out. Man, just knowing what every criminal and their crimes would drive you insane. Yeah. I mean, I was looking at it more like on like an abstract level. Next page, you draw haunted creatures from different states, since we all on the topic. Haunted creatures from different states. I don't even know like what that would even like entail. Like haunted creatures everywhere got like a cryptid, but like, are you talking like folk? We doing, if I were to do something like that, I want to come back to it, because like, am I doing like cryptids? Am I doing native folklore? Am I doing wildlife? Somewhere in between. When am I posting a tutorial? I've said I'm gonna do it like multiple times. It'll be definitely before you know it. That's for sure. I'm gonna do some kind of tutorial. I would need to like do my research, because the only cryptids I can immediately think of are, I want to do something that was like a little bit more like inclusive. But I think I do want to do some wildlife though. That's like my main thing. I'll be doing like more animals tonight. Maybe like an Appalachia page or something. Maybe like one of the mountain ranges. Maybe like a little something. Maybe, just maybe. Appalachian Mountain page with the Moose Man. Even the Moose Man is crazy. The Moose. The last cryptid that I think that I did draw was the Mothman. That's like the furthest into the rabbit hole that I've really went into. Do the Fenizo Nightcrawlers. No. Hang on. That is my guy. It's on here. It's a couple of little people. It's a couple of it. It's clean. Yo, thank you too, Blake. And let me see now. Let me get his little paw. Let me get his little. I'm trying to get like the structure of his leg right. Now that the first one is done, and you said like Travis Scott Nightcrawler. No, I think that he's talking about like some kind of actual little like animal or something, or like one of the little creatures. I think he's talking about like something that's a little bit, something that's more out there. But yeah, man, I'm not playing with the skinwalkers. If I seen something like that, I probably just be like, man, I didn't see that. But I don't know if I would ever take on the journey of hunting, like looking for the cryptids or looking for the little creatures, or ghost hunting. Maybe like it's like a little Halloween thing for the love of the game. I want to go big though. Meet and greet at Waverly Hills and the ghosts start beating us down or something. Nah, man. But if you gonna ghost hunt, I think that you gotta go big or go home, bro. If I were to ever embark on the ghost hunting journey, we gotta go straight to the big leagues, bro. Let's not like. If I were to ever embark on that path, right? We're not about to be just like, oh well, you know, this little spot is sometimes known for knocks on the wall. Nah, bro, we going big, bro. Going to the big leagues. Going to the big leagues. Palm Beach Pete. I don't know why you're saying Palm Beach Pete, bro, but I'm bringing the thermal scopes. Nah, we don't even need all that, man. Here's what we need. We need an Xbox Live Connect. Give us an Xbox Live Connect with the whole game there. The ghost don't stand a chance. I got a Dice Adobe. I'm just trying to figure out why is Brody saying Palm Beach Pete. What does that got to do with anything about ghost hunting? We know Unc is Palm Beach Pete. I'm not Palm Beach Pete, bro. I'm not Palm Beach Pete. It's crazy. Yo, it's crazy that when Palm Beach Pete was blowing up, it was another dude that he was in San Francisco and he looked like Buddy too. Like it was a lot of people, it was a lot of dudes that were just coming out of the woodwork. I don't know what you've been drawing, what you've been saying. I was zoned out on the drawing. You locked in, man. You focused. You're focused. I'm glad you locked in. You should draw Palm Beach Pete. I'm not really trying to draw Palm Beach Pete, Brody. That trying to draw. I got the Luigi's vacuum for the joints. Don't blink. Yeah, you can't blink. If you blink, you will miss the magic, man. You're gonna miss the show. I do kind of want to do like some elk or something though. Maybe like some deers. Like a deer head, like a moose or something. I'm leaning more towards the mountain ranges now. Say it. In fact, it'd be nice. The worst part, not knowing there's more. Man, it used to be crazy. Dog, I just blinked. Please forgive me. Nah, that's a deduction, bro. You gotta, it's over. No blinking, and everybody gotta be manually breathing. Blinking and manually breathing is the theme of the night. That's a lifetime ban. Exile. Say, we taking, bro, gotta go to the ranch. He gotta go straight to the ranch. No negotiation. Sent straight to the ranch. That's where Dr. Phil be sending people. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Pen. You know, you could see your nose at a time, but your brain automatically filters it out. Yeah. It goes back to some of the things we speak on here though. You know that it's a lot more going on around us, but the way that our senses are, we tune a lot of things out. It's not just the nose, it's a lot of other things going on around us too. Like it's other things that your senses might tune out you're not even aware of. It's subconscious. Like there's no objective. Did I ever draw Pregnant Foxy? No, I didn't. I didn't end up drawing Pregnant Foxy. I did end up drawing in like a regular version of Bro though. And that's a crazy thought. I mean, it's crazy, but it's only as crazy as you make it out to be. Not the Pregnant Foxy, but I drew like a couple of the little Five Nights at Freddy's people. There was a couple, but there's no like objective reality. Unfortunately. Anyways, back to the task at hand. Let's not get too distracted. Let's not get too lost in the sauce, man. I keep thinking that my little video turned off. I have like a little fireplace ambience going in the background. I gotta make sure that it doesn't like stall off or something. You can always just feel your toes together at all times. The brain just forgets the times. Now we going down this rabbit hole more. Yo, love this. Yo, thank you too, YT. Are the pins from Dollar General? No, they're like regular grocery store pins. I got them from like a store called Kroger. Like I don't really use anything that's like overly expensive. You can use whatever you got. You can use whatever you got on hand. And nice work, yo. Thank you too, man. Really use whatever you got. I mean, if you want to draw pencils or like, I'm big on less being more. Uncle, are you saying you work at Kroger? Perhaps. And nice work, brother. Now here is the big leagues. The big leagues. We know where to go. We know his town and the store. I bought mine from DG and they work fine. Not the time of the story. But I'm going to give your character a game of a Kroger shirt. He looks like a little wolf. Yeah. He looks like a little wolf. Don't think I've ever seen. Let me see. Ever seen it done like this. Very original. Love it. Yo, thank you too. Perhaps. Indubitably. Make his tail a little more fluffed out. Bro, you are not Jason? Nah, my name is, I don't even know. I couldn't even come with nothing on the fly, bro. What is bro doing in the Netherlands? Greens from Amsterdam. Why'd you say, what is bro doing in the Netherlands? What did he do? Yo, what's up, though, man? Edwin Eugene Krabs, twin. Thank you for the reminder. Why'd you get on bro for being from the Netherlands? What did he do? Understand. You said, I don't know. Wait, bro. Uncle, when I was streaming this morning, a guy comes and said, you seen a scientist named Amy that vanished? Nah, I didn't see anything about Amy that vanished. This is a crazy spawn point. It'd be kind of like little people from all over the world in here. It always be blowing my mind. People be like speaking different languages and stuff. I didn't know anything about the lady that went missing though. But we're living in a strange time though, honestly, right now. So it doesn't surprise me. Nah, I didn't immediately see. It doesn't surprise me at all. She spoke too much on stuff and just poof. That's normally how it goes, unfortunately. I feel like I kind of made him small, y'all. I know that he's not that off, but I kind of made him a little bit smaller than what I was thinking. He reminded me of like my little dog drawings that I do sometimes. I think I'm gonna like layer his fur. Said bro, spawn point is peculiar. Dog. She got relinquished from the server, unfortunately. But you know how real stuff is getting, man. You know how real stuff is getting. Yo, thank you for the donuts too, Permafrost. It's real out here, man. People really be just... You can be here one moment and you just cease to exist. Under strange and mysterious circumstance, unfortunately. People just be going through whatever they're going through. Okay. I'm kind of debating if I want to put some more. I'm kind of debating. There's a little bit of space here. There's a little bit of space here, but I don't want to. I'm kind of debating. I don't really want to overdo this one. That's my main thing. I think that maybe I might do some birds or something, or I'm gonna just move on to. I think that I want to move on, do some deer. I think that I want to do some deer on the next one, like maybe some deer, some elk, some more wildlife. Yo, thank you for the roses too, Cozy. Deer. Instead of me only drawing in the faces, though, I'll do stuff that's a little bit more full body based. You can get 3 pages done tonight if you stream as long as Tigers, the other one. Sometimes with these, I'll be honest, man. Sometimes I can move like a machine. Then I'll have other nights where I might I might like not really do too much. It depends. Some days I'll go crazy. Do an 80-pointer buck. I dare you. I don't know what that means, Pen. I don't really like know too much about hunting different types of deer, like little bitty ones. I didn't want to only do deers. I wanted for this next one to be. Oh shoot! Hang on. Stuff you might see in the wildlife. 80 points on the antlers. 80 points on the antlers. 80 point deer. I gotta I don't even know. Yo, that's like a super deer, bro. I probably won't do an 80-point one. I found this other one where it was like a full body of, bro. That's a lot of space. I'll do one that has like a lot of antlers though. I'm gonna zoom in extra on Brody. This one won't be so uniform and like the exact same repeat wise. Let me zoom this back a little bit. But yeah, some nights I'll like move like a literal Super Saiyan or something. I found a full skeleton structure over there not too long ago. I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. Wanted to take it home? Why would you just want to have just like? What do you do with a deer skeleton? It's like like a collection. I know people will make like the little like the display. I want to make a parody of your channel, but all my drawings will be busted. When you like, one thing that I always be saying though about doing these is you get better the more that you do. I have a deer skull on my desk. I think bro was talking about like a full-fledged deer skeleton though. Calcium smoothie. Drinking bones. I didn't even know you could do that. Are you being serious or you trolling? That's spiking my cortisol, bro. I can't tell if you're being legit or not. Blend it up. I heard of people drinking. I don't even know, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I've never heard of that one before. I be learning new things every time I be on here. Kind of like, I think you could do it with eggs. I've heard of eggs. I just see you said calcium smoothie. I've never heard of people chopping up deer bones. Hey, but somebody was telling me that you can eat moose meat the other day. Like, I didn't know you can do that either. You learn new things every day. Eating bone marrow. You learn new things every day. And I mean, a deer skull versus like a literal full-fledged, he said like a deer skeleton. That's a lot of bones, you know? That's a lot of bones. But yo, thank you for the army too, Jane. That's a lot of bone structure, bro. I forgot what it's called. And bone broth was another one. I seen somebody say it. I didn't catch you, but it was another one that came up. People be kind of getting creative with food and all that. People be getting really, really creative. One thing that I'm trying to do is like really get the curvature of his face. Like one thing that I kind of like think about whenever I'm doing these is you just want to get his face structure right. Usually once you can get like an idea of the face, man, everything else can come together easily. Everything else can and should come together. Everything can, and it might take me a little second. But you said a 80 point antlers. That might be a little bit, it's like above my chakra, bro. Make a spoon. What are you drawing right now? I started with my left hand recently and it feels weird. Like I didn't draw it. Like you talking about like drawing your hand in general, or you mean just drawing with it? It might take a little bit of time. It might take some time to just adapt and adjust. But one thing that I always say is like everything is shapes. Drawing with it. Everything is truly shapes. If you can like get into just the motion of looking at the basic shapes of a lot of these, everything else will make sense. Everything else can come together. How long have we been live for? It's been a little under. It's been like an hour and 30 minutes. It hasn't been that long. It hasn't been that long at now that his face is done. I need to get to bed. I got state testing tomorrow, but I can't put the stream down. Yeah, state testing is, yo, good luck, bro. Every relaxing vibe. Haven't watched artists like this relaxing since Bob Ross. Thank you. Bro, you gonna be fighting like some super sleep tomorrow, man. State testing, that's tough. That is extremely, extremely tough. You're cooked. If you're East, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm like, yo, it's what, like 10? No, it's 1 in the morning, bro. At least where we are. You say Eastern Standard Time. It's 1 in the morning, just casually. He said, I'll be all right. He said, I'm gonna be. It's 12:28. That's not as bad. That's not as bad, but that's still, you pushing it. I ain't gonna lie, my sleep schedule is clicked too, bro. So it is what it is. Nah, bro, it's gonna be ice to pull all nighters and still go to school. Now, you know, whenever I was like in school, I never would. That's pushing it, because I would low key, I would drive and stuff. So I wouldn't really play with doing an all nighter, bro. Traveling like a long distance. I would be driving, not trying to get cooked. It's 10:30 for me. Gang, I just woke up 2 hours ago. Yeah, I don't know where you were, bro. But hey, good morning, bro. I'm a straight A student, so I should pull off at least a B. Yeah, you gonna be all right, bro. Listen, man, I think about it like this: what don't kill you make you stronger. Yo, but hey, I'm not trying to be like the devil's advocate though. We over here like, you know, it's bad when you start calculating like, yeah, man, if I go to sleep now, I'm gonna have at least 5.5 hours of sleeping. 5 hours is better than 4 hours. Bro is cursed. I gotta give him his ears. Yo, thank you for the heart me too, Fire. I'm gonna go ahead and draw bro's ears because he looks peculiar without his ears and his antlers. He looks really peculiar. So let me lock into this bag because I'm already doing that. That's what I'm saying. It's like, all right, if I sleep now, if I sleep at this moment in time, perhaps it won't be that bad. Nah, man, it's cooked. But look, man, it builds character. I'm putting cornrows. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna just act like I didn't read that. I'm overthinking this wholesome. I'm like, dang, were you getting a fade or something? Nah. Peak. Thank you. No. Now for my guys. The cranium. But yeah, going back to our philosophical discussion about sleep. When you start calculating how much sleep is, I'm not saying that it's over, but the way that it was at my school before I graduated, we had something called study skills. When I was in school, I limited myself to 11. At my school, we had something, before I ended up graduating, we had something called study skills. And if it was bad enough, I would just kind of recover some of that lost sleep and study skills. I mean, it might not seem like it, but an hour, like a little hour recharge, that's not that bad. I also had like I had like some classes that were questionable. Had some classes that were definitely more questionable than not. I'm still waiting on the Foxy. The pregnant Foxy is crazy. I'm kind of taking my time with this one though. I am taking my time with this one. And do you get to do this as like your main job? No, this is more like my little like, just for the love of the game. I got kicked off the app. I've returned. Dang, they exiled that man. What lore did I miss about Pregnant Foxy, bro? It's a long story, man. It is a long, long story. As a matter of fact, bro, she's AI, bro. That's not real. Oh no, like a night ago. It was like a night ago. Nah, that was AI. She just saves. For Shubidably, like the draw, but I suck at it. You learn the more that you do. When I sleep one night, I miss too much, bro. You missed some lore that was AI. Indubitably, you missed some AI lore that was AI. You said you genuinely missed peak. Yeah, they was trying to. They was trying to do some. They was trying to do some things to my Foxy drawing, man. I had to protect, bro. Had to protect little buddy. Had to protect my guy. I was trying to make sure that I gave him like enough. Made his legs long enough. Really been drawn for years, but still horrible. Well, I'll tell you something that helped me. Everything is shapes. Like if you look, like go back to the really basic shapes and just build off of that. Really, really basic shapes. I mean like extremely, extremely. You will improve more than you even believe. I'm like looking at really, really simple shapes. I've yet to really do his antlers. I think I'm going to save the antlers for last. I think item at a Kroger Tea game on the back. It says fresh for everybody. Pasta. What about, is that what you're making right now? This one isn't pasta. He's like he's like a buck. He went from wolves to perfect deer. No, I give up on drawing. He's not necessarily perfect, bro, but for one, I've been like drawing a lot recently, but you learn from the more that you do. I'll be having missed days too. It's not like I don't know when to get something from my fridge, but I'm too fat to go get it. I ain't gonna lie. you gotta be quick with it. You gotta like run. You gotta run real fast and then run back. You gotta go get it before the fatigue kicks in. You gotta outwork the fatigue. You don't want to think about how tired you are. 12 or 16 point buck would be beautiful. Well, I don't know. I don't really know. Like this one, it has like a. I'm gonna just draw it. I'm gonna draw his antlers. Just hang on. I don't really know what kind he is. I don't really know the exact variety that he is. Somebody asked me to do one. He had like a lot of points. Yo, thank you too, May. I don't really know too much about like deer hunting, but I do be drawing them out sometimes. Just for the love of the game. We were talking about Appalachia earlier. That's where the theme came from. Where is my one? Hang on. He don't even got his little head spikes or his head blades. He ain't fully loaded in yet. He's getting there though. He's getting there. My guy is getting there. I'm thinking that overall the theme I want to do on this one is more just wildlife. Wildlife in general. My parents in the kitchen. Right now I can't even get my pasta. Yeah, that's tough. You trying to avoid an unskippable cutscene? You trying to avoid an unskippable cutscene. You're not trying to make. You're not trying to. Try to avoid get caught up in a cutscene. That's tough. That's tragic. Unskippable cutscene. There's no pressing A to get out of that one. They're gonna call me for eating at 10:30. Hey, you said it's past bro's bedtime right now. Hey, bruh. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It is indeed. You gotta be smooth with it, man. You gotta be stealthy. You gotta be smooth and stealthy. I'll be feeling like anything done after 12 though, it's like the sound is amplified or something. Like there's something in the air that makes sound a lot more extreme. I'm not trying to get fat shamed, bro. That's why you gotta finesse. You gotta be smooth with it. You gotta move like a ninja. Why just let me fall asleep? Not gonna lie. Nah, bro. You gotta wake up, bro. You gotta turn the stove off and pour your noodles out. You gotta be swift. You gotta move with some finesse. You gotta move with finesse, urgency, speed. You be like, what are you doing? You gotta be like, oh, I'm getting some water. Getting a smooth little beverage. A smooth little beverage. You don't. Used to pretend to get water and put snacks in my cup. It's 1 a.m. I ain't been able to fall asleep yet and worked all day. Oh, no. No sleep for you, bruh. No sleep. Not yet. There's a time and place. The time is not now. Let me make his antlers distinct. Make his antlers distinct. I'm gonna really get like the sharpness on them. I ain't get no sleep. Wait, because of y'all. Y'all get no sleep because of me. What is that crackling sound? It's like a little fireplace ambience. Hey, you know, it's so funny because like I said, whenever I've gradually pushed my stream time back further and further, but I get to see who else's sleep schedule is extremely cooked too. Like we're all collectively up. Maybe not at 1 a.m, but it's pretty late. Especially for the people that are like on the EST. Eastern Standard Time. And how did you discover this? I picked up on this more through experiments and just with my pens and just drawing a lot of shapes. And just drawing in general, that was my main thing. I just wanted to draw. That's how I got to this point. Hopefully I could put GIFs in here. Nah, bro. Nah. If they put, I feel like GIFs in the lives would kind of like, I don't know how I feel about GIFs. Sometimes the little GIF be cool in the comment sections, but in the live would be crazy. I don't even know how I'll be able to comprehend that. I already know I would see some crazy stuff in the comment section. Sometimes a GIF set, like it's like it paints 1,000 words. Like sometimes the perfect moment. I done seen some crazy GIFs, so he'll be overdoing it on bro. I mean, it's cool to see it sometimes though. I won't even lie. I think that it's funny. Me and Two Freak probably would already be banned though. Can't even lie. It's just a part of the game. I think that it. Like I can never really gauge what's allowed versus what's not. I just see some crazy pictures get posted. I know GIFs and pictures are different, but I don't know. I've seen some crazy stuff get posted on here, and then on Instagram too. Instagram is the Wild West. Low key Twitter X, I feel like chill, but them GIFs. To me, nah, I don't really. I'm more low key like when I'm on. I'm more of like. I like to just read up. I like to just read comments and stuff. More of like a lurker, bro. I'm more of a lurker. I think people would be mad funny. Them gifts be a bit much. Nah, it's cool. It's just dog. Reading gifts or reacting to gifts on top of everything else going on is definitely kind of crazy. I'm trying to like lock in. It's not see like pictures of SpongeBob for some reason in the chat. It would be random. So Unc, you joining the GC tonight. Is it still on the table? You offering like a proposition for me, bro? You trying to recruit me into the shenanigans? Why is the body so small? You know, he said, "We'll see, yeah, bro." He said, "We need you to be recruited." You extending out the invitation to me, bro? Y'all gonna include me in y'all shenanigans? You're the final piece of the group chat. The final Infinity Stone. The final missing piece. Complete balance is all things should be. Here's the one side. And the picture I was looking at, this deer wasn't that big. I might have made him a little bit smaller. We should add all the mods. More horns than his body. Yeah, he's not a big guy at all. He's not a big guy at all. Let me see. Now for this side. The mods. Now for... Bro, I'm cooked. I'm watching this, listening to Japanese music and playing Rust. Holy multitask. Hey, I know how I be, bro. Yo, how are you listening to this stream while listening to music? I thought in Rust you need to be able to have like a full don't you need to ain't Rust like, don't you need to hear sound? How? I'm watching this YouTube and playing the game. Yeah, bro, we all cooked. Rust is a full-time job. Anytime that I think I'm doing a lot, I be hearing dudes talking about, yeah, man, I be sleeping. I be on Rust. But when I go to sleep, I sleep with the game on and I'll sleep with my headset on. I'm like, dog, what? That's a job, bro. That's a whole job. What you mean you be sleeping? I need to hear sound or whatever. Like, yeah, man, they rated us at 4 in the morning. What? Yeah, I was at my job, but I'm playing Minecraft and watching this. Minecraft is smooth, though. Minecraft is smooth. I don't really play no more, but I love to watch other people play. So I can understand. Minecraft was my go-to game for years. It has like a special place. That was like my childhood, bro. Some other games too, don't get me wrong. And we used to have a guy sleep with his headset on. That's what I'm saying. I know people that take it really seriously. Like, yeah, man, it's just some serious business. It's some serious business. People grinding on there. Yeah, I'm playing just a little chill game. Don't require my attention. The 3-hour stream Minecraft this morning. You be on it like you be doing like a little thing where people be kind of like playing for like thousands of days straight or something. Not like literally real life days, but they'll be like, I did XYZ on my hardcore world or something. I listen to audio books when I sleep. That's actually pretty small. That's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I do be doing that. Like Minecraft is alright, bro. I won't ever hate on Minecraft. Like vanilla is always gonna have like a special place in like just my whole gaming experience. He said I don't be sleeping, bro. He just be thugging it out. His check engine light is on, but he just be riding out. He rides out the extremes on PC. So I got some fire mods too. It's definitely what's up. I'm a simple guy. I'll play with like the really, really basic editions. Like I'll be wanting to play, but usually the way it'll go, I might get on. I'll like look at the loading screen and I'll get off. It's like I have like a love-hate relationship with it. Get on and immediately loading screen, and then it's kind of done. There was one more little kind of antler piece on the side here. One more. I think those look pretty symmetrical, right? These look. I think this is pretty symmetrical the way that I did them. I think I want to do like a deer skull too. Maybe like one without his antlers. I'll do some kind of deer skull on the side. Deer tail. He does need a tail, doesn't he? Deer. Bro does need his tail. They don't really have super pronounced tails though. Honestly. He said, bro said I'm built different. Hey, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Says you over here meat watching the deer. Now for the actual deer skull. This is where we gotta focus up. Why am I pinned? Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, they put the spotlight on you. That's tough. They put the spotlight on you. That is tough. Oh man, they put the spotlight on you. They had to make sure, man. I don't know why that was pinned, but it is what it is. Full on spotlight. Now, as I was saying before I was distracted. Let me make sure this is not an AI picture. 'Cause I do be getting paranoid sometimes. Some AI garbage. Public shaming, bro. What? Do a no sleep stream. Do a no sleep. Man, y'all, you know, I jokingly said that I would consider doing a 24-hour stream, bro. I jokingly said that, and I don't know. I don't know if I got enough. That's a lot of mental bandwidth, you know. It's a lot of energy. Tail. Nah, I seen you. I just wanted to say, dog, don't spam the pinning though. Don't spam it. Can't stream yet, too young. Don't spam the pin. Let me see how I want to do this. No. Yeah, hey, my bad. We just trying to public shame. Yeah, I mean that was pretty. That got the point across. I just pulling out the spotlight was crazy. Pulling out the spotlight of doom. It's kind of crazy. I almost didn't even see it. He said it's sexist. Yeah, I can't really control what they do, I suppose. I just be, you should host a drawing contest. You know, maybe I'll do something like that, like once I'm supposed to create this Discord. I gotta see. The only thing about launching Discord is I know that I would love to hope that the majority of you guys are regular, but there might be some peculiar people that might also. I gotta figure out a way to keep things balanced out, you know. It's nothing against Broad win. I just gotta figure out a way to keep it balanced. Y'all seem regular when we be in here chatting. I just don't want to attract. Well, I know how you got it. You got to add a whole security. You got to add a whole security system to the server, dude. I'm gonna need a full security detail, bro. It's full on security. We need the sharpest mods, man. Name your favorite pasta. I like homemade. It's basic on the surface, but it's like regular fettuccine pasta. I like it when it's homemade. It's really good. I just like homemade pasta in general. Homemade ravioli, it's good. I think a lot of pastas are good. I think that out of the jar it's okay, but when you make it at home yourself, it's sensational, bro. Does Alfredo? I think that Alfredo is alright. Well, pasta's bad. I don't think that it's bad, but it's kind of in the yam. Like if I had to describe it, think about Yamcha. It's not that it's bad. It's just not your first pick. You know. It's yeah, you know, if you're starving, it's okay. You have food, it's okay. This is my favorite, but I'll still eat it if I'm It's like the yum. Yeah, it's think about it. Like if you would like put like a tier list without saying mid. Lasagna, homemade lasagna is really good too. Lasagna is fire. If lasagna is lasagna pasta, what even is like? What is lasagna classified as? It's very solid for real. Now. No, chicken Alfredo is chicken Alfredo is alright, bro. I'm not taking that away. I'm not taking that away at all. But you have some really good foods, and then you have other foods it's alright. And it's you got your favorites. Nobody eats lasagna noodles by themselves. Yeah, I mean you just eating noodles at that point. You just raw dog and regular noodles. No flavor, no sauce. Just that's the same vibes as like eating those little ramen noodle packets without actually cooking them. Just crunch. Yeah, you eating chips basically. You eating chips. Noodle and butter. I've heard of that before. I be eating raw ramen. It's gas. It's okay. I ain't really gonna lie. It isn't really like my first like my go to. It's okay. Alfredo noodles or spaghetti. I used to not use the packets for noodles before. You just eating like raw. It's just regular, flavorless. That's pretty that's interesting. Shrimp Alfredo. It's definitely alright. I think shrimp noodles are good too. Like shrimp noodles. Alfredo and the type of noodle. Let me see. Love from MacArthur. It's good indubitably. Raw dog and noodles is fire. I just no flavor, no nothing. Just boom. That's interesting. That's very interesting indeed. It's very interesting. Where even is that? Now for the rest of this skull. You forgot the tail. No, I didn't forget his tail. His tail was kind of tucked in. Nah, I'm just picking up my food. Nah, I feel that though. I don't be. I be kind of like real simple what I be eating too. I be spamming. He said, no, they aren't. He said D1 hater about pasta. There's clearly levels to the game. There's clearly levels to the game. Man, stop lying. No, the picture that I was looking at, his tail was kind of tucked. His tail was... It was kind of like folded inwards. Add one. I didn't really want to make it seem like super poked out. He has a tail. He has a tail. It's kind of on the end, but it was tucked. He's on the. He got a tail. And do I have a favorite fast food? Favorite fast food. I was once a Chick-fil-A enthusiast, bro. I can't really eat Chick-fil-A no more though. Hall of Fame best fast food. I be spamming probably like Chipotle or something. I eat McDonald's sometimes too, but Chipotle is. But it's somewhere else I'm not thinking of. Somewhere else. No, he said speak no more. Thank you. He said bro looks funny. It's somewhere else my mind is kind of going blank on. I used to eat Chick-fil-A like every day, bro. I was a fiend. Chick-fil-A was alright. Chick-fil-A has the best mac and cheese. You know, I really wouldn't eat, whenever I would go, I would get like a chicken sandwich and stuff. Like I'm a simple guy, bro. But just go and just enjoy it. Chick-fil-A fire. It's alright. I think that I Chick-fil-A myself out though. I think that I got it too much. I can't eat it no more. I would literally leave school, go get my dog, and we go to Chick-fil-A, bro. Hey, that was my habit. That was my routine. I'm a White Castle guy. White Castle is good too, but White Castle for me is like, for one, White Castle ain't even everywhere. So some of y'all might not even know what White Castle is. White Castle to me is in the same category as like Taco Bell. I think that it hits them. I think it hits the best late at night. And then on top of that, with some Big Red, like they be doing something to that Big Red, bro. They be like putting Stardust into it or something, bro, where it makes it hit a lot more. They be whatever they do to the Big Red is the equivalent of whatever they be doing to the McDonald's Sprite. They be putting something into it, bro. I don't know what they be doing to it, but it's magical. They be putting something into it that genuinely, it's crazy. Same as Crystal, pretty much. That's what I was thinking. I knew it was called something else in other places, but everywhere it's different. It's like Rowley's and Checkers, I think. It's like Rowley's and Checkers. It's all dependent on where you go, where you're at. It's all dependent on wherever you may be. Checkers is gas. The last time that I went, they had good fries. It's been a minute though. But like there's certain foods where it's kind of like the night, if the night calls for it, it hits different. And Checkers just Hardee's? I don't think so. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't had Hardee's. I don't know if I've ever even had Hardee's before. A dog, because like never tasted one before. Yo. You jumping straight to the dog, bro. I couldn't eat Rufus. I think that I have to just pick option C. I'm not eating the dog, and I'm definitely not eating Arby's, bro. I keep trying to like siphon me back into the Arby's conversation. We can't be eating little Rufus. Rufus got a family, bro. You can't be doing that to Rufus, bro. I don't like my dog anyway, so yum. It's not option one. It's not an option. Option 1 or 2. So I'm gonna have to just cease to exist. If we doing this jigsaw situation, I think I'm gonna have to just be cooked. I have to just take my loss. Take it like, you win some and you lose some, You win some and you definitely lose some. I think I'll choose to not eat facts. I just start permanently fasting. I just do what the plants do. Just eat off of like pure sunlight. So I'm literally right here. I think I just start absorbing sunlight or something. He said, bro, lame. Dog, I'm not trying to eat little Rufus. Bro, what you mean, why? What you mean, I'm lame because I don't want to eat Rufus? Dog, I don't want to eat Rufus. I definitely don't want to eat, bro. Yeah, keep on coming back to this Arby. I'm starting to think y'all gotta be like the Arby CEO. It's dog, why out of everything you could have gave me. There's so many foods on the earth. Arby's, bro. Why do we keep coming back to Arby's? Why do we keep coming back to Arby's? The earth is a rich place. Y'all keep coming back to Arby's, dog. We could literally anything. Any food. Anything, any food. Are you a savant? No, I don't think so. We could eat any food. I don't think that I fall into that category, bro. Savant syndrome. Because I didn't really hit my head, and that wasn't the catalyst behind me doing this. I would do this way because it helped me center my attention. With the savant syndrome people, the way that they work is they will like there would be some kind of like traumatic brain injury or something, and for whatever reason, they would have like a jump in their understanding. But for me, I didn't have like a situation where I hit my head really hard. You said, what's wrong with Arby's? Okay, you said the Arby's, the milkshake is fire. I'm not going to sit here and argue the logistics of what's food and what's not food, right? Because I eat McDonald's low key. McDonald's is pretty questionable, especially with that CEO dude coming out of the woodworks and talking about some product. That CEO dude was trolling Arby's chicken sandwich. Bro, so y'all like Arby's. Why you keep yo? If you enjoy Arby's, why you keep asking me about Arby's, bro? I don't want to eat Arby's. Like you gotta make this like we could any restaurant anywhere, any little restaurant. He said what even? He said AI Claker. Yo, what's up, Tane? Curly fries. I think McDonald's 20-piece and a large milkshake with a medium fry. That'll make you explode. Try the mozzarella sticks. Just give me like a large fry with some nuggets, bro. A passionate debate. Oh, I'm a simple guy, bro. Really, I'm really a simple man. I think I take literally anything but some Arby's. It just isn't my first. It just isn't my go-to. You know, if I'm like starving, if I'm starving somewhere in the middle of who knows where, right? I just there's so many choices. You got Wendy's, Taco Bell, White Castle. So many just amazing. There's so many. I mean, even if you listen, I'm not here to argue whether that stuff is food or not, man. I'm just recognizing the task at hand. And clearly, everything you have a choice, right? You have a choice. Bro, food is such a majestic thing. Yeah, it is, man. It enriches the experience. What is White Castle? It's like your equivalent might be like Crystal. That's what it is. The equivalent for you think like if I don't know where you at, but you probably got like Crystal next to you. They sell like little burgers. So what is? Hey, if you go to one, hey, they sell like they sell magical Big Red. That's all you need to know. Now forget the food, just the Big Red is enough. No idea in West Coast. Small little sliders, yeah. Said what even is that? Yeah, hey. You probably you might not, you don't even know what Big Red is, do you? Overpriced small sliders. Listen, I'm not here to argue the fairness of it. Cheesecake Factory trash. I don't care what anybody say. You slander the Cheesecake Factory. It's just a little, you know. Go watch Harold and Kumar. Gang, I just moved to the West Coast. What Cheesecake Factory is fire. It's alright. From the times that I've been, it's okay. I won't trash the Cheesecake Factory. Like I'll trash Arby's, but the Cheesecake Factory is it's alright. You're getting little pastas. Cheesecake Factory got everything, don't it? From what I remember, they sell like pastas and stuff. It's been a little minute since I've went. Now you said it's alright. Nah, but look. It's all. I'm comparing it to Arby's. I'm saying compared. You're not giving me a lot to work with. You know. He said shame. Shame is such a strong word. Shame is a strong word. He said Olive Garden is alright. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what's really good. Some Texas Roadhouse rolls, bro. That'll enrich your life. That'll open up your eyes to the beauty of the world. It'll open up your eyes to greatness. If you don't know greatness, you'll know greatness off of some Texas Roadhouse rolls. If you don't know greatness, low-key most overrated food places, churches. I don't think I've ever been to churches. I've heard about churches before. I don't think I've ever been, though. You know, we always be talking about food and stuff here, and I'll tell y'all, as somebody that's from Kentucky, we're known for KFC, but people here don't know nobody be eating. Listen. You said Texas Roadhouse is mid. I'm not here to argue about that. I'm just saying, you know how you have one thing, you have something you hold above all else whenever you go get your food, right? They got some really, really good rolls. Like if you go, I ain't gonna lie, like I look forward to the rolls. Like the food is cool, man. I'm ready for the rolls though. Mid, bro. Not bad, but mid. She said mid. What is your taste buds, gang? Man, listen. Y'all was over here arguing on behalf of Arby's. I'm questioning all y'all's credibility. I'm questioning each and every last one of y'all, even the people that aren't saying anything. Y'all all getting the spotlight of questioning. But like I said, I mean, I always come back to Hawaiian sweet rolls are the best. Let me see. Let me see. Blue Jay Bird. I want to try to do something different. Yo, somebody said churches. I seen a post on here where somebody was like, they was like recording an infestation somehow. Because like they went into a churches and they had these like massive, I don't know what they was. They was in the lights though. It was some kind of bug. I want to try to do something different that I've been doing kind of like off on my own little pages. And you got Bojangles. I'm the CEO of Arby's. All right, CEO of Arby's. You going? Hey, I feel like we never gonna get that video of a CEO from Arby's actually eating Arby's. That's what I can promise. I can like bet on that. If I had some extreme stuff to put on that, I could bet we never gonna get that video. That's your thing. Yeah. Now peeing on the floor is crazy. Read my question, but not answer it. All right. I got distracted, bro. You got Bojangles. I feel like I've heard of Bojangles, but I haven't like immediately. What do they sell? Bojangles. I can't speak on Bojangles. Yo, what's up, 3 a.m.? They sell chicken and biscuits and stuff. Yeah, I've never had it, I don't think. It's a couple of little spots where like I might have heard of it. I might have heard of it in passing. But it's been so long. It's a couple of little spots that are alright. But I'm still sticking on what I said though. Y'all were making me do the jigsaw questions of doom and despair. Trying to put me into these hostage situations where I gotta eat Arby's, bro. Psychological warfare. I get to try Raising Cane's and Dave's Hot Chicken next month though. People where I'm from, people love Raising Cane's. So hey, you might like it. Personally, I'm more of a Zaxby's kind of guy. If I had to choose, I want Dave's Hot Chicken so bad. Hang on, I got like a little pop-up advertisement as soon as you said that. We got a little chicken is my favorite food, especially spicy so. If I had to choose, like my favorite food, if I had to eat something for the rest of my life, I'd be like spamming chicken fajitas, to be honest. I'd be spamming. I have to try both of these, and they got like a couple locations near me. Nashville Hot Chicken. There's a couple of little spots that I gotta lock in with, man. There's a couple of little places that I most definitely need to lock in with. But anytime I go to Texas, like this isn't just going back to Texas Roadhouse. Like when I go, I like just look forward to the bread, bro. I don't even care about the food. I just want some bread. Grape is the best artificial flavor, and I'm tired of pretending it ain't. Grape is okay, but there's some other little. I'm grabbing food now. I'm hungry. There's some other little flavors that are alright too. Grape is okay. If I really had to choose, you said grape flavored things are so buns. It just isn't my favorite. wait, what kind of grape though? Let's it depends. I'm more of a pop. I drink like a lot of pop, bro. I'm a simple man. I like simple things. Grape is okay though. I don't know if it's like my go-to. I don't know. Nuggets of food. Bro, you trying to banish that man. You trying to exile him to the shadow realm. You said pop, chud, bro. What do y'all call it? Soda? Nobody be saying soda, yo. Soda is so crazy. Like, bro, what's going on? Soda. I'm gonna drink some soda. What's wrong with you, bro? I'm gonna drink some soda. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is pretty decent. I'll be adding Dr. Pepper to the rotation sometimes. Dr. Pepper is one of the elites. At least we don't say soda. Soda is just crazy. Y'all don't drink pop. I drink soda. Now with some soda, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? Some soda. Soda is crazy, man. I don't drink soda. I drink pop, man. What we doing? Lock in, bro. Get focused. I just want some pop, man. I just want some pop. We not doing none of that soda shenanigans. Soda is, soda's gonna be the next. That's gonna be a part of the exile list. Now I'll one up y'all. I want a soda pop. Yeah, you gotta go too, bruh, cause you're playing the dangerous game. You're on both sides. You gotta pick. You gotta pick a side, bro. You gotta pick between the two. You gotta pick between the two. Yo, soda's going on the exile list. Soda, the J slur employment. It's definitely soda. Nah, it's not soda. Soda is crazy. Soda is crazy, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, I might say it if I'm talking to somebody that's not, but bro, I feel like I lose fragments of my soul when I say, I want some soda. Trust the method. Nah, I'm not trusting the method from you, bro. You was advocating for Arby's. I'm not trusting nothing. Soda pop and advocating for Arby's. We need a watch list, yo. Thank you for the DJ Cactus 2 pin. I'm thinking some of y'all like androids. Y'all low key Arby's CEO. There's a couple of y'all that definitely work for Arby's, bro. I need 4K. I've done with y'all, bro. Done with y'all. No problem. Nah, pop ain't it. Yo, you be calling your car a vehicle, bro? You be saying that? You be like, I'm driving my vehicle. You be saying vehicle, don't you? And I just said I'm the CEO. Monster or Red Bull, you be driving your vehicle, bro. Nah, car. Nah, y'all be saying vehicle. Vehicle, when I hear vehicle, I don't know. It gives me the same vibe as soda. I mean, yeah, it's the same thing, but I don't know. I don't know. I call all vehicles cars. I be catching myself saying vehicle. I be watching the little police body camera videos sometimes. Like I might watch the little interrogations. That's just you projecting because you're an AI. Yo, if I didn't already say it either, thank you for the art me too, okay? Monster or Red Bull. I drink pop, but I've never really been an energy drinker. I know that might be extreme. Could you stop talking crap about Arby's? We've been down on sales lately. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not even talking crap on it. I just, I made a bad business decision. I wasn't trying to offend. Red Bull better, especially Fuji and apple ginger. Yeah, I've never really been a Red Bull guy. I'll be running off of like pure love of the game. If I need like some energy, I'll just drink a pop, man. Low key Arby's down on sales because of Arby's. I seen this lady. I was scrolling my feed, man. I seen this lady eating like an Arby's meat sandwich, bro. I just, hey, man. Shout out to Arby's, bro. Shout out to Arby's. Okay. I'm not here to disrespect anybody. I'm just here. Okay. It's you and your Arby's passions. You can keep going to Arby's. You keep going to Arby's. Keep drinking your soda. Keep driving your vehicle. Okay? Keep doing you, bruh. Keep doing you. I'm leaving you to it. I'm not here to trash nobody. It's more Arby's for you. It's more Arby's for you. I can keep doing y'all's thing, man. Keep doing y'all's thing. I make barbecue chicken sometimes. It's very random, but that's what's up, bro. It's very random, but that is definitely what's up for sure. Yeah, man. Soda and pop. I feel like it's like the Uchiha and the Senju. Spicy chicken bites, 2 a.m. where it's at. Chicken sandwiches are pretty alright. I won't even lie, solid. You gotta start door dashing each other some of the snacks, man. Hey, let me get this more zoned in. Man, I done got so caught up in our passionate conversation about soda and pop. Dang, that got me saying it unironically now, bro. Dang. I ain't trying to be saying And did you make another show with the class? If not, it's getting comp. Dude, they do that. They said, yo, if my elementary, man, if you brought pop, bro, they would take it away. And pour it down the sink. Pour it down the drain. Because you know it's correct terminology. But it's just wrong. I feel like I be ticking for storm damage every time somebody says pop near me. Or dang, not pop, man. Soda. Dang. You got me saying that nonsense now. You ruined my vocabulary. You got me saying that nonsense. I be ticking for storm damage. See, now I gotta go do my research, man. I gotta be saying that nonsense. It ain't pop no more, is it, bro? It's always been pop. It's levels to the game. It's always levels to the game. You're not serious about the business if you saying soda. See, I gotta really like lock in, man. I wasn't focused. Somebody doesn't like the little jokes. And gum, so I bought a 2-gallon bucket of gum. They said whenever I was in elementary, they said like on people's birthdays they were bringing cupcakes and stuff. I don't even know if they allow that no more. I feel bad for these new gen people. People born in 2026. The little joys of being a little kid, bro. It's cooked. New gen people born in 2026. Now for my guy's leg. Now for little buddies. Little leg indeed. Now. Be honest, y'all asked me about energy drinks and stuff earlier. Working in a grocery store, I didn't realize how like popular they were. Yo, that's Mordecai. You think so? Young Mordo. Bro, Mordecai really changed up on his bro. He really off that man Rigby multiple times. I'll never forget that episode of Regular Show whenever that dude took off his jacket and his arm was really, like his one singular arm was really swole. Mordecai, he said he's a friend or he ain't a friend. Mordecai had a questionable character for sure. Give him a little branch to be standing on. He said L. Light yog me. My right arm is really strong. You know, I don't doubt that, bro. I don't doubt that. Now for his tail feathers going off here. Switched up on Rigby. Facts, he switched up on Rigby for Margaret, man. It's off the top of my head. Now I was looking at pictures for these. Yo, thank you for the note. Thank you for the rose too, Renee. It says 5 except for the peak of the mountain. It's cold. Let me finish drawing the little branch that my guy is standing on. Margaret didn't even want him either. That's the crazy part. That's what I'm saying. He switched up on his dog for a girl that didn't even want him. It's tough. It's tragic, man. Rigby really was like a real friend, bro. Rigby was as real gets. I like Rigby's character. What he stood for. Speaking of Rigby was a solid dude. Rigby. Let me get my guy. Let me get my guy in the mix on here. Draw a raccoon on there too. That's what I was thinking. I looked up Rigby instead of raccoon. Hang on. I was thinking it. I was like, not in my raccoon. But no, to answer the original question, these are, I'll be looking at reference pictures for these. It ain't just completely off of the dome. So much AI slop. Where are the pictures of the real raccoons at? Like, why am I seeing so much AI garbage? Like, can I? It's gotta. They gotta do something about this, man. It's terrible. Because you're an AI? Nah, you're an AI, bro. You take offense because I was advocating for soda drinkers? You're hating on the wave because you know. Bro, how do you get wait. How do you get that breakup text to appear at the top of the live? It's really cool. The breakup text. I don't know. I don't even know what you mean. I'm afraid I don't know what you even mean. That breakup text. I don't think I see what you're saying. Here's everybody on here, by the way. People that was wondering. No. Hey, gang, I think that's just you. But say I don't even see what you're talking about. Like the AI just appears the breakup text at the top of the live for like 10 seconds. What is it like? Give you like a little summary? I don't know. You got like a special TikTok feature. That's genuinely beyond me. You got some like exclusive. Like, hey, you said tragic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. Now that I don't think that I have the answers for. I don't think that I have the answers for that one, unfortunately. You ever seen Everybody Hates Chris? Of course. That might be one of the only sitcoms that I've really just sat down and really been engaged with, man. What about it, though? I've definitely seen it. So I'm so hyped for Ugg to join the group chat. I know you was seriously trying to recruit me, bro. Unc was Chris. I think that bro lived an interesting life. I think that in order to follow, he said bro is the way that one dude says tragic. That's how I be saying it. Yeah. It's definitely influential. The generational show. Every time I be opening up, like y'all was talking about the gifts and the pictures earlier. They be spamming his little clips and pictures for Everybody Hates Chris. Yeah, man. Young Rigby. I be spamming Flight. When you say Flight, like what you mean? You talking about like the YouTube dude or you? Give me some more. Light me what you mean, man. Light me what you mean. Fight the YouTube dude. What you mean? Will you be spamming him? Oh, you talking about like you talking about that picture where he was like making the face? Yeah, I know you're talking about. You're talking about like his facial expression where he made that face, aren't you? Or are you not? He made that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You said Ugg might be man. I think that, but Flight done been around for a minute. I got so many gifts of him, bro. But he's iconic, man. That's Flight. Bro's iconic. I just know that he had that like clip that went viral not that long ago, man. Where he was like making that facial expression. He got the best. You say he got the best facials in the game. I don't know if that red. I got a pre-fire pause, bro. Anyways, let me get the other side of bros. That didn't sound. He said no pause. That's you, bro. That's all you. That's all you, man. That's all you, G. That's all you. We locking in, man. We locking in. I'm focused. Not like that was us, you and me. Nah, but don't be trying to like classify me into these shenanigans. These shenanigans. I'm over here zoning and I'm trying to shape in little buddy's face. That's the task at hand. That is the task at hand. That's what I'm really going for. Let me get his little. I'm just trying to shape in his little face. That's the most important part. Once I get his face done, as I always be saying, that's one of the more dangerous parts, man. The little face, little buddy. Little. How to get my guy. It's like he's turning to my soul. You know, I gotta make him to where he's seeing through you, bro. Just a regular raccoon. No, this one isn't Rocket. He's just like a regular little one you might see out in the forest or something. He don't got like no special plot armor or nothing like that. No additional stat boost, man. He's ordinary. He's a simple little guy, man. He's a simple little character. Indubitably. It's simple. Crazy how you have so much control. Well, one thing that I always come back to is that in a lot of these, everything is pressure, you know? Everything is pressure. I low-key want to give me a pet raccoon that stay clean too. You know what kind of surprised me was they'll clean their food and stuff. They're very smart and they'll imitate your movement. I didn't even know. I think that opossums are smart too. Sometimes whenever like I get off, I'll go get food or something. I be seeing like little opossums just out. They'll be out and about because they're nocturnal. I've seen way more possums than I have raccoons just in my little day-to-day. They be outside though. Little raccoons, they're like little trash pandas for real. they're little trash pandas, bro. That's what they do. Little trash pandas, man. I want to make them too uniform, you know. It's my main thing here. I want to make little buddy too uniform. They're nosy too, and they be up in everything. Well, it's because they're really smart. That's part of it, man. That's part of the game. They're mischievous. They gotta figure out what you got. They gotta figure out what type of food you got for the both of them. Move, because Unc, he's recruited to the group chat. They nosy. They be up in everything. And I got added for something. Let me get his little hand. Let me get his little hand. Little buddy. I'm just kind of getting the shape of his body. I'm a little bit less worried about like the texture of each individual strand of hair. If you could breathe at a, yeah, what nose what are you choosing? The fried crackling noise is gonna put me to sleep. Dog, if you could breathe, I don't even know, actually. The fire crackling noise, nah, you gotta wake up, bro. That was so random facts. That was beyond random. I'm not, bro. I'm not trying to do that, bro. I think I'm okay, bro. I think I'm good, man. Let me get his little. Let me get his little buddy's foot, man. Let me get his little leg. I think I'm gonna like darken this fur a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more. You know what I didn't even do? I forgot to give him his ears. I'm like, I knew something was missing. I just didn't figure out. I couldn't figure out like what it was. I'm like, wait a minute, something is definitely missing here. Something. What am I drawing right now? Well, I'm doing more of like a wildlife theme page for this one right here. I had a couple of little animals that I want to add. That's been where the whole vibe of the page has been. Think like foresty. Stuff you might see like living out in the forest or something. That's where the vibe has been for this one. I'm gonna make his face a little bit wider. Said, so this currently is not a particular animal. Nah, it definitely is. He's like a little raccoon. I'm just trying to get like the fluff of his fur, make him look extra wild. This is young Rigby in the flesh. This is exactly who this one is. Bet my girl said I thought it was an owl or a creepy penguin. Yeah, nah. Yeah, penguin. I've done penguins and stuff before. Definitely not penguins. But nah. It's not a bad guess. He's a little animal though, for sure. I'm like make his tail more fluffed. It's all in the fluff, man. It's all in the way that little buddy's tail is fluffed. Now that one is done, I think that I want to do some kind of other bird face or something. Maybe like a hawk or something. Something I like matches the vibe here. It's wildlife. You said cow raccoon. You said, let me see. This one, what I want to do now is. Let me get a good reference picture for one. Get this out of the way. It's gonna be a lot more wildlife-esque. You tell the tongue Sahor, dude? Nah, I'm not drawing bro right now. Yeah, I'm not trying to draw that dude, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You say you gotta see. Nah, it ain't even that, man. I'm cool. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm okay. He said, bro, with the body blue first. I gotta see, bro. I gotta see. I gotta see. He said, got to? I gotta see, bro. It's highly unlikely. It's highly, highly unlikely. But the fun thing is, man, it's never impossible. It's never, ever impossible. So I'm not writing nothing off, man. I just, hey. Is it Nike or Nike? I thought it was Nike for my whole life, but apparently it's Nike. I thought it was Nike too, or Nike. But no, people. I think it depends on. I thought it was too, but apparently not. It is indeed Nike. It's pronounced Nike, but I don't know, man. I heard people ain't no way. How much not finding this out? I'm pretty sure that I think that like the official name for it is Nike. I thought it was Nike, but apparently, people that like really be in it, they be saying Nikes. So I'm assuming it's Nikes. People that really be like handling the distribution of the shoes, they call them Nikes. And so I was just like, all right, Brody. I'll take it, you know. I will take it. I will. It is what it is. It is what it is. Make this other eye a little bit more bold. I'm coming back to the chat. Just give me a second. Google says it's pronounced Nike. Hey, well, maybe. I kind of like, man. I done kind of had like a I don't know. I've heard like some of the actual shoe people pronounce it as Nikes. So hey, who knows? Who knows? I never heard of an ad say Nike. They say Nike. I ain't never heard of an ad say Nike either. But I think that maybe they just want to make you feel stupid and make themselves feel special. Hey, bro, I don't know, man. I thought it was Nike, but I done heard Nike. Same with Adidas. I done heard Adidas. Hey, look, man. It's the shoes with the stripes. I leave it at that. The shoes with the stripes. That's all I know. I done heard Adidas. I think it's just where you're from. Adidas. I don't know. The shoes with the stripes. Facts. Hey, bro, wherever you from, the shoes with the 3 stripes. Don't even ask me the name. I don't know, bro, but the shoes with the stripes. We not about to argue. We not about to sit here going back and forth about the shoe code name, you know? The shoe code name. Them is some Kobe's. How did you learn to draw? If you broke, you got 5 stripes. I learned how to draw, man. You learn from doing. The more you do, the better you'll get at it. The Adidas, bro. But I mean, you can make the same argument like, is it Kobe's or is it Kobe's? I ain't never heard nobody say it was Kobe's, bro. Kobe's is crazy. You got some Kobe's. Hey, look, the shoes that you wear, on your feet, some Kobe's. I was making my lines more refined, but I don't want this to look overly like symmetrical. Kind of going back to how I was drawing at first. Like this doesn't have to be like overly perfect. I want the shape to be true to the hawk that I'm doing. You're only gonna be able to see the top of his body. I don't want these to become too clean, too refined, it takes away like the integrity of my scribble art. The creeper just let me see. Now for so cool. Yo, thank you too, RuneScape. I didn't want for this one to be as refined as the raccoon that I did. Might make him a little bit more messy looking. It can be like a nice little combination between the two. Okay, here's for this little hawk right here. I was a little bit of a tweedle because, like I said, I definitely, you don't want to be too smooth. You want to make them to where it's like a nice balance in between the scribbles. It can be somewhere in between the two. Be somewhere in between the two. Imagine not having netherite armor. Imagine using netherite armor, man. You got soft hands. Somebody like me, man, I get the job done in iron. I'm a veteran for real. The only thing I'm not doing is messing with the warden. I learned my lesson. You win some, you lose some. I get the job done in iron armor, though. People that use diamonds and netherite. You got soft hands. Y'all the type to play with keep inventory. I'm a hardcore survival realm. I need it. Okay, yeah, hardcore survival, yeah. I take back what I said. You have the patience of patience itself. That's definitely extreme. Perhaps I'm the one with the soft hands, bro. Netherite, full hardcore is crazy. Cause I mess around and died of some BS. That's happened before. I don't like died from my controller drifting. Like I've had times when my controller literally disconnected on me in the end, And my little character just quite literally just walked off the edge of the map. He said my boyfriend gotta make many saves and reset because the amount of times I died. Oh, die. Yo, thank you. Thank you for the road. Thank you. Hold on, let me go. I missed one of my little. It's some of the. I missed some of my comments, but thank you for the rose too, Rudy. Not y'all rewriting reality. You can't do that. That's cheating. Hardcore survival ain't for the weak though, bro. Reloading the save state. Another right it's a dangerous game. I respect people that be having like thousands and thousands of days in the hardcore world. That ain't really for the weak. I'll give that to y'all, you know. Am I the only one getting to the end by day 3? I feel like I do too much. You know, I used to be that type, but like, what's the rush, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've already beat Minecraft before. Like, I could see. Like, I'm not really in a rush because if you sit there and you speed through the game, you don't even enjoy the journey. Like, what's the rush? I used to be like you, bro. I used to be an adventurer like you. Until I really like started thinking about it. Like, what? You're in a rush to take the joy out of the game. Somebody like me, man, I slow way down. Just enjoy it for what it is. You gotta just enjoy the journey. You gotta just enjoy. I don't quit my word after I finish. I just build forever. Usually what happens to me, it's not even like well, I guess it is technically quitting. But you just kind of like get sidetracked and I get away from it. I don't like to rush Minecraft anymore. I used to like think the same way. And that ain't really the type of game that you want to just get done and just never be on there ever again. You know, you enjoy it's like the journey in between. The build up that makes it worthwhile. It's the journey that makes it worthwhile. I'm not really like in a real rush. I gotta make plans for what I'm gonna do, then figure out exactly how many blocks I'm gonna need. Even with that, man, you know, I imagine you probably be building like the grand builds or something. I done went through like evolutions of Minecraft. I was trying to make super crazy builds, but if I play now, I just like to just do really simple stuff. I don't have like a full circle build. I try to build crazy stuff, and I'm a simple guy now, man. It's been a minute since I play. I kind of maybe want to play again. I don't really be building. You said my builds are pretty basic. So you're not like one of the little build wizards. You hop on and like build like a temple or something. All in survival. Survival is alright. We gotta make a realm for Discord. I think it would be cool on paper, but like I said, I don't really be on enough anymore. But you said you be streaming, bruh. So if that's what your calling is to do your thing. Do your thing. I haven't really been as interested. Like if I like get that spark again, maybe. I never want to force. Like I ain't really trying to force the game. If it comes back to me, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know. I've kind of done everything that I would want to do on Minecraft. I feel like I'm like a retiree or something. Real deal Minecraft veteran. Turn a new leaf, man. I've done all there is to do. And then one of my times playing through, when me and my bro went to the end, we got like this really rare glitch where the Ender Dragon duplicated. We were playing on hard. That was genuinely one of the most terrifying Minecraft moments I've ever had in life. Because we weren't really doing anything sketchy to fight him. We were like fighting him normally. There were no explosive beds, no cheese methods. Like we were genuinely fighting 2 Ender Dragons at once. And we had already died to the one that destroyed us. We were having trouble with the one, and when it duplicated into 2, it genuinely made a bad situation worse. Genuinely made a bad situation. Minecraft is better with mods. I don't disagree with you. I like vanilla though. I'ma always be biased. When I was little, I thought I could build a box around bro and lost it all. Yeah. You win some, you lose some, man. I ain't started fought the dragon yet. Nah, don't rush it, man. Don't rush the dragon. When the time is, bro, it'll be. You want it to be organic. You want to, if you fight him, though, fight him in survival. Don't do it in creative. It's not the same. Don't fight him in creative. That ain't. That's not the same, bro. You're not getting the same sense of rewarding. But I mean, you gotta. That's what really makes you a Minecraft player. Can you really say you need to try to create mods if you like build stuff? You need to try to create a mod. No, I mean it's not like I just don't like Minecraft anymore. I've genuinely done everything that I wanted to do. It's not like I just absolutely, you know what I mean? Like I've been playing Minecraft since I feel like 2012 or something, and I've experienced all the eras, man. I'm a veteran, bro. I'm an OG. I've been playing since my Xbox 360. I was like a little kid. I've seen all the transformations. I've seen the good and the bad. I was there. Somewhat. Maybe not fully sentient, but I was there when it mattered. I'm an OG, man. You gotta be an OG, no soft hands. What's funny though is I don't know if I ever like found and grabbed Elytra wings. I know that they have had cities in the game for a while. I don't know if I've ever like flown with the Elytra though. Like got them in like a world by myself. I want to say that the last time my bro and I were on, we couldn't find the end city because it was like a really weird spawn. And traveling in the end is already so dangerous as it is. That ain't for weak, traveling in the end. On top of having like a stick drift controller, that's not a good recipe. That's not a good recipe at all. A stick drift controller in the end. That's not, hey. That is definitely dangerous. It's definitely not the move, man. Definitely is not. That ain't really too smooth. I'm gonna give him like a little platform to be standing on. Like a little something. Give him his little whiskers. Just to give him that like live feel. I'm trying to imitate the idea of him standing on like a little bark log or something. Stand like a little. My armpit just broke. Yes, I'm telling you, man. It's a Minecraft is Minecraft for sure. For surely. Minecraft is Minecraft for subitably. I'm just giving him like a little tree branch to be standing on. I didn't want for it to overlap too much with the deer I started out with. I do think I'm gonna leave this page off though. And I think this is gonna be the finale of the night, man. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this page covered together. Yeah, swearing up and down my little deer didn't have a tail. He definitely got one. And I did a little deer skull. Little Mordecai and Rigby. Mordecai and Rigby in 4K. See you to GC. Okay. I did a little hawk too. And I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all though, man. Y'all take care. Until next time, man. Indubitably. I'm just gonna fall asleep before the live end at this time. Oh, for sure. But yeah.